And that's what makes a season. Hey there.
Already this early? Really?
How are you? Nice to see you.
good.
Well, I mean, we're going to come in and talk about
I know, but I mean,
What do you want to talk about this morning, Terry?
well, I'm just,
You pick,
just
Terry. Your
that,
day.
that
It's a
quickly.
Terry Picks Day.
No, that's
My
okay.
mic sound weird?
Whose mic?
Yours? No.
Yours? No. Sounds fine.
Headphones don't.
Just your head. Anyway, compared to the sideline headphones, I'm sure, of the high-tech variety in your football little
he
program,
smashed yesterday.
I'm sure they're nothing, but it's something you're going to have to make do with, you know what I'm
See
saying?
what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
So you had a little freshman football game last night?
Did, yes.
How'd that work out for you, kid?
Yeah, it was pretty ugly. Yeah.
Ugly in a good way or
Ugly
good?
in a good way for us, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because you're undefeated, right?
We are.
I didn't expect you to lose, so it got ugly for the opposing team.
Yes, we scored 9 touchdowns.
Always,
I would say that's
always a tough time. I'm sure they should all be so ugly, right?
Pulled our starters at half.
Don't you love that?
Yeah, it was great. Everyone played.
That's good. I like that.
Third
too.
string tailback.
Oh, really?
Played the whole
when
fourth
third
quarter.
string tailbacks, when third string tailbacks are ripping off 80-yard runs,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
things are going good. Well, hey, it looks like you're in line for the Oakland Raiders job, kid.
I'm ready. I think Jamarcus Russell's a great player, Mr. Davis.
Well, let's put it this way.
I got all the answers.
Let's put it in perspective for a second, all right?
Okay.
Hotshot Scott
Yes.
is the same age as Lane Kiffin,
Yeah.
all right? So you laugh when I first say about the Oakland Raiders job. They are both 34 years old.
I didn't realize he was that young.
Who, Lane Kiffin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Lane Kiffin is a 34-year-old man who is the head coach of the Oakland Raiders.
Was.
I think the Raiders pay more than Issaquah High School. I think.
I think you're right.
Maybe.
If you can get the money from Al Davis.
That's true. I told you, I'll just do whatever he says.
All right.
I like your jacket, Mr. Davis.
I'm bringing in the knee pads, Mr. Davis.
So who is the interim dude?
Oh, the line coach, something like that. I don't know. Don't worry about it.
Something Cable, I think.
Yeah.
Joe Cable.
Joe Cable guy.
Joe Cable.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
They'll get her done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big mess, but
Has been for quite a while, though, right?
yeah. Jamarcus Russell does look good, by the way. So if it's true that Lane Kiffin didn't want to draft him, but hey, there's always going to be debates and discussions going on in draft rooms. Hell's Al Davis' problem. But anyway. Oh, is he not a little bastard? Oh, yeah, I remember now. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, that's his problem.
Got his problem now. Did you see a couple of upsets in the Major League Baseball playoffs yesterday, Terry?
I did not. Didn't watch it. So.
Well, your Red Sox are back in playoff form. Your Chicago Cubs are already experiencing some scary times when they... You get Manny Ramirez and Joe Torre on the same team. That's a good little postseason duo to help the Dodgers give the Cubs at least an early round scare. I think the Cubs should still probably rally and win that series, but who knows? Billy Goat curses. It would have been too perfect for them to win after 100 years of a drought. Wow. Exactly 100 years, but may not happen.
Oh, jeez.
So, what do you want to talk about this morning, Terry?
Well, yeah.
I'll tell you what. Terry will decide what she wants to talk about.
All right, it's going to be so good.
It's a Terry free choose this morning.
Oh, jeez.
Articles.
Oh, I got tons of articles, by the way.
Advice columns, whatever your tips on douching, whatever you want to go for it's your day. All right?
How hard do I squeeze it?
Oh, jeez. We'll come back. We're going to start. The T-Man Show. You know what I just realized?
What?
Tonight is the vice presidential debate, and that is about as must-see TV as any you're going to get at this time in our lives.
Yeah, I would say yes.
You can take all your Major League Baseball playoff games. You can take all your presidential debates. You can take all your football. Well, not football. And you're not going to get more must-see TV than Sarah Palin going up against whoever else is on the vice presidential ticket for the Democrats. The whole world just wants to see what she is all about every time she opens her mouth.
Should be interesting, that's for sure.
Thank you for the commentary. And it was noted in the paper here that Let's see. There's all kinds of ranges of opinions. Saturday Night Live characterized her as a bimbo who does not have a clue. I think that's terribly unfair, says Issaquah resident Sandy Howard.
I know Sandy.
How is Sandy?
Oh, she's awesome. Kind of a pain in the ass sometimes, though.
But I'm sorry, if you saw her, I watched on Hulu, the little skit with Tina Fey.
Oh, it's classic.
With Katie Couric blinking a mile a minute.
This chick is dumb.
And I watched that before I watched the actual clips that they were kind of doing a spoof on.
Mm.
And the clips that they were doing, the real clips of her with Katie Couric are more ridiculous than on Saturday Night Live.
It was the exact same. It was like the
She
same
was
interview.
so lost.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Was that the same woman who was so sure of herself at the convention?
Oh, everybody was loving her then. Look at her. Wow, she's such a bulldog. Or what was her little saying? The difference between her and the...
And a pit bull.
Yeah, was it lipstick or something?
There
Or,
was a hockey mom and a pit bull. Is that
lipstick?
his lipstick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go, Sarah.
Oh, geez.
Great
Well,
line.
let's see how she does tonight. The world is going to be watching. This is going to get much higher ratings than any presidential debate that'll come down the pike or the last one they had. This is much more. I was in a restaurant/bar last night, and I heard people saying, "Oh, that's on tomorrow. Oh, I got to watch that." People talking about it. There's a buzz. There's a tangible buzz on the vice presidential debate because of Sarah Palin, not because of Joe Biden.
I'll have a tangible buzz right about then.
Yeah, I bet you will. Although I do
I
have...
can't believe I'm actually going to TiVo the vice presidential debate.
Really?
I will be there.
Why do you got a TV? What do you got going on tonight?
I don't know, something.
Oh, geez.
I can't watch anything live.
I can't watch anything live. Just
Got a TiVo.
Yeah,
even if you're doing absolutely nothing, you're like, oh, I can't watch it now.
yeah. I'll just
I got
run
nothing
it.
to do, but it's live. I can't watch it live.
Start it 45 minutes later.
It's not like there's commercials.
Yeah, I can't.
This is one of those things that actually, once they start, they go all the way through. It's not going to be commercial breaks.
What time does it start?
You can't be there?
No, really, what time does it start? 6 maybe?
Let's see. It's going to be taking place at Washington University.
Oh, in St. Louis.
In St. Louis, yes.
Beautiful.
And it
What
will
is it?
I know.
be a 90-minute vice presidential debate televised by all the major networks and cable news stations. And it'll be between Alaska Governor Sarah Palin and Senator Joseph W. Biden with PBS anchor Gwen Ifill as moderator.
Oh, Gwen's fantastic. Anybody on PBS I love. Mm-hmm. So, once again, what time does that fire up?
With moderator Gwen Stefani, it'll be beginning at 6 p.m.
Wow.
I'll probably just fast forward through Biden. That's probably
No,
why
no,
I
I have to
don't want to
say,
hear
though,
this nonsense.
I was
You're
actually...
a
Plagiarized
boring-
nonsense.
You're a stiff.
Oh, jeez. Yes.
I was actually watching, catching news clips and stuff, and watching McCain with his wife on one side and Palin on the other.
Right.
And I got to tell you, he kind of looks like a pimp a little bit
Oh,
because
geez.
he's got two hot women.
Oh,
on,
yeah.
and you're like going, really?
I would definitely do John McCain's wife.
Oh yeah, I mean,
No
she's
doubt.
a very
She's-
attractive woman.
Yeah.
But both of them together with him, you're like going, okay.
I think she's still got a little moisture in the VJ area, and I think she's still very doable. Yes.
For him?
Well, not for him. For
Anybody else.
Anybody else.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
I think she looks high when she gets
Yeah.
dressed up. Like old cool babe situation happening there.
He definitely dumped his first wife for a hot woman. No,
yeah,
no
but
doubt
I mean,
about
but
it.
seriously,
Is Tina Fey's just dialect and
Oh, yeah.
and just her manner of speaking like Sarah Palin just dead on, or what?
Nailed it. I mean, I know
Her inflections.
I knew she was a great writer for that show, but she really has nailed the accent. I mean, she's a pretty good actress.
Everyone said before she even tried doing the Sarah Palin impersonation, "Oh, Tina Fey's perfect for making a spoof on Sarah Palin." I don't think anyone realized how dead on she would be.
If she just showed up and looked like her, it would have been good.
At times,
Yeah, not even
at
so.
That's all she
times,
would've
the
had
only
to
way
do.
I can decipher between the spoof Saturday Night Live skits and the real Sarah Palin little footage is whoever she's sitting with.
Right. Right.
I have to make sure that it's a bogus Katie Couric because I can't tell between the fake Sarah Palin as Tina Fey and the real Sarah Palin.
It's good. Amy Poehler looks nothing like Katie Couric, so that's how you can tell.
Especially pregnant.
Yeah, right.
You can see her big pregnant belly during that.
I didn't notice
You didn't notice that?
yeah.
When there's like a couple of seconds where they pull away and you see a full shot of her, and you can see she's really got a big baby bump now.
She's ready to burst.
Yes. And so all that blinking was not really just her impersonating Katie Couric. It was just a hot flash she was having.
Got it.
Passing gas during that interview.
Yeah. Sure, it helped Tina Fey get even more into character. But it is going to be something that I think has to be watched tonight.
oh yeah.
And whether you're rooting for Sarah Palin to fall on her face or, as Maybe some out there still very much in support of her. She's lost a lot of supporters, I think, over the past couple of weeks. But if you're still in support of her, then you can root her on.
This will make or break it, I think, for him. I mean, if she comes out and just totally kicks butt.
Yeah, but I think John McCain is actually in a point right now where he doesn't have that much to lose, because if she falls on her face again, he could just they can just bump her out. And she could come out with a speech, I realized, you know what, maybe I wasn't ready for this, I take it on a little more. And then all of a sudden, dude who ran against, what's that guy from Massachusetts, the
Kerry?
He's a Democrat. Yeah. The big stiff Republican that everyone wanted to be the vice presidential nominee. That was, he was
Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney, yeah. Mitt Romney steps in, becomes the vice presidential candidate, and Sarah Palin steps down, and then the Republican base is.
Do you think they'll do that?
They could do that.
Really?
Yes. That's
say,
why I think at this point they got nothing to lose.
I chose poorly.
I chose poorly. Here's a do-over before,
Really?
right before the election.
That'd be pretty.
Oh my God.
Right before the election.
Wouldn't that send a message that I don't know what I'm doing? I can't even pick the right candidate?
It can be seen that way. But if she's just a disaster, all of a sudden they hit you with nowhere at a Mitt Romney a few weeks before the election, and that kind of momentum rides him to the victory. Who knows?
Wow. That would be unprecedented.
Don't be shocked. It would be unprecedented. But I'm telling you now that if that happens, you heard it here first.
Mark T-Man's word.
All
Mark
right?
the date, time, place.
That's why I'm saying if she does well, they continue on with her. If she doesn't do well now,
we're just kidding.
They can replace her, bring in Mitt Romney as the knight in shining armor, or someone else. If it's Mitt Romney or it's someone else that at least makes sense, then all of a sudden Republicans are like, oh, we like that guy. And they charge to a victory. Don't be shocked if they replace her, is what I'm saying.
Sounds like a bad move on their part.
Okay.
What, replacing people?
And keeping her and having her fall on her face every time she opens her mouth is a good move?
You have to.
You're deep in.
Look, our president did that. He fell on his face every time he opened his mouth.
Yeah, but it was too late by that point. If she,
you have to act like you make the right choice.
If she continues to flounder, they will replace her, mark my words.
That'd be crazy.
And they will get rejuvenized. The Republican Party will, and it just might work.
Okay, here's the real vice presidential nominee now. You guys ready? It's going to be so good.
Kidding.
Sarah wants to spend time with her Down syndrome child, and she realizes she doesn't have the time to be vice president. And her daughter, who's all good and knocked up, needs her more than the country right now, so she's going to step down. And here comes the big old oiled mitt.
Wonder if somebody broke him underneath their mattress.
Don't be shocked. Now, Jerry plans to watch the debate tonight and make it into a huge drinking game with his friends.
Really?
Now, what are you going to use as the criteria for your drinking game tonight there, Jerry?
Well, it's actually not my idea. My buddy Mitch actually came up with it, but more or less, every time Sarah Palin mentions her Down syndrome child, you have to take a shot.
Oh, wow.
Well, that may not be enough drinking. I mean, I know your point that she seems to wear the child like a badge of honor, maybe a little too much. She carries the child everywhere she goes now. As, look at me, what a great mom and person I am that I brought a Down syndrome child into the world and didn't choose like 90% of the country would, or 100% basically, and abort the child. But I don't know if you're going to get a lot of references in the debate. You might have to find some other, you might find you're not drinking that much.
Well, yeah, and I think that it's open to other rules as well. I mean, it's a
you might have to put some other. What other things can happen that would cause you to have to take a shot of beer,
Mostly because you want to catch a buzz.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here I go.
Yeah, I know, but if you're going to make tonight's debate into a drinking game.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm not really into
Every time
drinking
she
games.
talks about creating new jobs.
Every time Joe Biden rolls his eyes.
There you go.
Every time, I don't know, there's got to be something. Anyway. But turning it into a drinking game is a good move.
Wow.
I think we should all do that tonight.
Yeah,
90-minute drinking game.
Yeah, 90 minutes.
A little Thursday night, 90-minute drinking game.
Thursday.
Good idea there, Jerry.
All right.
All right, man.
All right, have a good
We
one.
just got to come up with the rules now.
Yeah.
No matter how you look at it, this is definitely an upgrade in entertainment from, what was it, John Edwards and Dick Cheney?
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap.
Because, I
Put
get
you to sleep.
I get the point as to why they are now saying that she overuses the usage of her Down syndrome child. But I don't know if she's going to mention it enough to really get a good buzz going. I mean, that's what it's all about when it comes down to it for your drinking game purposes. So, you're going to have to come up with some other stipulations.
When she mentions Alaska or mentions where she's from.
Maybe talks about what great experience she has.
Yeah, right.
Anytime she makes any reference to, yes, I have the experience for the job.
Or she says something stupid. How about that?
Yeah.
Wow, you are
we're all gonna be
wasted.
sloshed in the first 10 minutes.
Can't watch anymore.
She's going to be great tonight. I'm excited. I totally forgot.
You fired up?
Can't wait. Can't wait to TiVo it and watch 10 minutes of it and then turn it off and play Halo. It's going to be awesome.
Okay, and every time Hotshot teabags a guy, then we drink.
Oh, yeah. And on the game, I'm going to do that, too.
Oh, I heard about that in the game, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you can do that in the game, too?
You can.
Okay.
Oh.
What else is going on there, Terry? What else is happening?
I got some news for you about the Scarlett Johansson and Ryan Reynolds wedding. Apparently,
Yeah, they got married, like, nearby, right?
Yeah, on Vancouver Island.
Wow.
Went camping with 40 of their closest friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's at a wilderness resort on Vancouver Island. And in fact, they actually text their guests.
Wow.
Yeah.
Evite too formal.
Yeah, I guess so.
Now, in order to get your guests to your party, your function, your wedding, your what have you, you just text message.
Right.
Be there, 8 o'clock.
So, yes, it's an ultra luxurious little resort, but it is very...
So it's not hardcore camping, is what
No,
you're saying.
it's not like you're pitching up a tent.
Oh!
I mean, I'm sure Ryan
Don't
Reynolds...
be so sure, Terry.
Yeah, with
But I
Scarlett
mean-
walking around.
Yeah. I mean, it is. It is eco-friendly and all that, but it's not like literally
Sounds-
pitching up the tent.
Oh, okay.
that
That's
stuff
nice.
and
Now,
making
I'm
the-
wondering. So they're married.
So they are.
It's done.
It is a done deal.
Scarlett Johansson is no longer amongst the single people of the world. She is a married woman to a guy named who?
Ryan Reynolds.
And this guy is who again? Who's Ryan Reynolds? The heir to Reynolds Rap fortune?
Oh, that'd be great if it was.
Huh.
I'd have a lot of money.
Yeah.
I can't.
We all tend to use Reynolds Rap at a time or two in our life, right?
Of course.
I like
Some
aluminum
last-
foil a little better. But
You're fond of aluminum foil
I
more
am
than
fond of it.
than the wrap that just seems to cling before you get it on the thing you want to put it on.
But does it always cling on the thing you want to put it on?
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem.
So you're calling into question 50 years and then some
Yes.
of a product that has served our world well.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't always cling the way I like it.
I find that after you rip it off, it already gets gathered together before you put it on the thing you want to put it on.
Absolute torture.
It is.
And then you got to undo it. You got to
Yeah.
pull the yeah.
And then
Torture.
it gets even worse because you're trying to do one end and it just gets all...
Put it on my deck.
Ryan Reynolds was in Two Guys and a Girl.
I had a friend do that in 8th grade. He didn't have a condom.
Yeah. Why is Pasty writing stuff in French now or something?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. never mind. Looks
He's
that
actually
way anyway.
from Vancouver.
Nick? Oh, the guy she married?
Yeah, he was
Hello?
in Two Guys and a Girl.
Oh. What's up, Nick?
I think for the rule for that drinking game should be every time a candidate avoids the question.
Every time what? Avoids a
Candidate
question?
Avoids the question. They just
Yeah, but that's subjective. I mean, your definition of they evaded the question may be different than someone else's opinion. This guy, now, there's got to be better rules. Every time Sarah Palin says, what word does she seem to say?
I haven't seen enough of her.
I don't know.
Somebody in Terry Cam suggested Maverick. Does she say Maverick a lot?
Maverick?
Yeah.
Yeah, she,
Does
Well,
she?
they do on Top Gun.
Oh, yeah. I'll definitely watch that over the debate.
All right. These are all good working rules. We could have a whole list of rules, a charter, if you will, Terry.
Okay.
10 rules for your vice presidential debate drinking game situation.
Okay.
All right. Every time she says Maverick, every time she mentions Alaska, every time she touches on her experience, every time she mentions her Down syndrome child, every time she adjusts her glasses,
Ooh.
oh, that's a good one.
What about if she licks her lips? Does
every
she do
time she
that?
smacks her lips.
Ooh, there we
oh,
go.
she's a lip smacker, Terry. She's a lip smacking woman. You know,
Yeah.
she's a.
Well,
And let me tell you, I'm so experienced. Yeah, every time she
every
smacks.
time she looks like that.
That's a good one, actually. I'm glad I thought of that one. Yeah.
Smacks her.
Every time
How's it
she
go again?
smacks her lips while answering a question.
Okay.
And that's really not that subjective. She smacked her lips.
Right.
She smacked. That was a sugar smack.
They make those still?
Yes.
They just call them smacks.
Oh, they got rid of the sugar part.
That's right. You can't call anything sugar right on the box anymore.
Smart
Whole
marketing.
grain.
Yeah, but that
These days.
Diggum
grain.
that Diggum frog
Oh, yeah.
Dig 'em
Still there.
is still around.
He
And
is.
still one of the best cereals around.
I can't picture what they taste like.
They're like
They
honey.
used to be better because they're less sugar, more honey, more. And actually, Terry's right. They put a touch of whole grain in there now.
so
and they like to
healthy.
emphasize that.
Great.
No, we're healthier.
I'm looking
Whole
forward
grain.
to the whole grain cookie crisp.
Yeah.
Right. The weight's going to melt off me.
Yes, I really want to eat healthy in my world. Give me the whole grain cookie crisp.
Right.
'Cause
They do. Don't they have them all over?
I'm a health food junkie.
That's right. Chocolate chip cookies for breakfast.
Yummy.
Jeffrey has a thought.
Hey, how's it going? What's up, T-Man?
Yeah, yes, Jeffrey.
All right. Hey, every time she says, well, my opponent.
Every time she
we
says
should
my
take a drink because
opponent.
She never says Obama.
Uh-huh.
You mean Biden?
Opponent.
Well, her opponent is Obama and
yeah.
Biden.
It's Joe Biden, but she's going to say, well, my opponent. You
Okay,
know,
so every time she says the word opponent, basically, you think a drink should be taking place.
A shot to the head, baby.
All right, so we got smacking the lips, we got Down syndrome babies, we got...
I'm ready to go.
Smacking lips. Don't forget that.
I don't think we're ever going to take the shot glass away from our face.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Just a funnel to
No,
our
just grab
face.
the bottle.
G has an idea. Yes, G. Yes, G.
What's up?
Yes, G.
How you doing today, T-Man?
Pretty good, sir.
I think every time they say,
Every time they say,
Yeah, that's a good one.
we're going to have to strap the bottle to our face at this point.
I know, just like 10 of them around our waist,
Right.
so we just have easy access. Yeah.
At first, we weren't taking enough drinks.
Right.
Now, we're all passing out in a coma and never recovering.
Right.
How about every time Sarah Palin speaks?
Leave it to our listeners to find a way to get us all
Totally.
in the emergency room by 7:30 p.m.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
See y'all in the emergency room. Sounds like fun to me.
How about every time I remember I'm having a kid? Oh, sorry. Did I just kill the buzz in the room?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
The T-Man Show.
Breaking news. We want to go back to that story in downtown Seattle. Police are on the scene, and we're hearing that there was an explosion a short time ago.
Rochelle Mircia in our newsroom. Rochelle, I know you've been working the phones and getting some new information. What
just happened about an hour ago. What happened? Gay phone operator passed gas? What's going on?
Whoa.
This is right in the heart of downtown. They've closed off streets and
Are
stuff.
on the scene,
have.
and we're hearing that there was an explosion a short time ago.
Rochelle Mircia in our newsroom. Rochelle, I know you've been working the phones and getting some new information. What have you learned?
Well, actually, just seconds ago, we found out that this explosion happened at 5:50 this morning inside the Amco parking station structure. That's at 1400 2nd Avenue. Now, what apparently happened is a bus driver driving by heard an explosion, then reported it.
Right.
When police got there, they did find a hole. We don't know how big that hole is in that structure right now.
Yeah, cherry bomb.
All police are saying that it's a possible intent could be some property destruction, but it was enough for them to go ahead and close that road down. So right now, 2nd between Pike
Someone tried to rob
and
a bank.
Union between 1st and 3rd. That is the area that they do have cordoned off, waiting for the bomb squad to get there and see exactly what it is that went off and if it could go off again or if there's something else. So that is what they're waiting on. If you're not familiar with that area, it's a parking structure near Wild Ginger, that restaurant there. It's a really busy place. So they're keeping everyone back as far as our...
Someone wanted some extra 7-flavor beef Terry and
I
broke in.
think so. Give it to me now.
So they're keeping everyone back as far as our crews go, as far as cars go. However, we are hearing on the scanners that they are letting some foot traffic go through there and into some of those buildings. But we've
Can't stop that triathlon that was scheduled for this morning.
also heard from our news partners, KUBE 1000 News Radio, that they are letting the Federal Protective Services, or calling them in. Now, what they do is they protect areas like banks, dignitaries, stuff like that. So there is the former WAMU building in that area.
Some disgruntled laid-off employees that weren't happy with the way it was all shut down, or either that or trying to get their briefcase back, and weren't allowed in the building, so they blew their way in, it sounds like. But it doesn't sound like the biggest explosion of all time.
Well, there is a hole.
There is a hole. Okay.
So at least it was.
There it is. And they've shut down a nice 4-block radius, or maybe something around that size, to make sure that there's no aftermath or potential follow-up danger, and analyze what damage has been done due to this. What sounds to me like a blast, but a minor blast.
Okay.
All right?
Gotcha.
There's a hole in the wall, and a bus driver heard an explosion.
Yeah.
He didn't see it, though. He heard it. Boom. What was that?
Right, but I mean,
Cool.
I would think it was pretty loud for. The buses are.
Yeah, they can be.
Big.
They're big and loud anyway.
For him to hear it, Terry's saying it must have been something significant. And I'm not downplaying it, Terry. I'm just saying it's not like World War III started in downtown Seattle here. Okay.
Not even top 10 weirdest thing he's ever heard driving a bus.
Mm-hmm. Not even for this morning. But anyway.
Right.
We'll be on top of it, and we'll keep you posted. If anything, it sounds like it's going to be a little bit of a headache for those who need to navigate their way through the lower downtown area.
Right.
If you're trying to get to your post at the Pike Place Market, might as well go back to sleep. No flowers to be sold this morning.
Guess not.
But, hey, we'll let you know if it is something more serious. But from what it sounds like to me, my interpretation,
yes.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like the biggest deal so far.
So far, right.
Yes. So everyone stay calm.
Yeah. No.
We'll go back to bed.
Right. Hit the alarm one more time.
Sounds like a good excuse for a lot of people to go back to bed.
I agree.
I'll take any excuse. Oh, yeah.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I know the explosion wasn't down by me, but...
They broke it to regular news. You expect me to come to work?
Call your boss and tell him that.
Can you imagine?
Hey, it's not worth my life. So I went back to bed.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good enough for me.
If this thing would have happened at 4:45, it would have been best of team.
We can't come in.
Right. Hey.
It's blocks away.
Yeah.
Well.
Anyway, what else is going on in the world there, Terry? What else is happening?
Well, it seems as though Mandy Moore is trying to get back together with DJ AM because after the plane accident crash, she went run into his...
Nothing turns me on more than burns on 50% of your body. Yes.
Well,
Bring it on, big boy.
She ran to his bedside to be there for him. And
love licking your charcoal ear.
Right.
Anyway, no, that's very nice. That's the Florence Nightingale syndrome, Terry. She wants to be the caretaker type.
She does.
She knows DJ AM is in need. And even though she realizes he has a new girlfriend now, she could care less. She's Mandy frickin' Moore.
That's right.
And he needs someone like her in his life now that he's dealing with a major hefty bit of trauma and crisis.
Right. So she's the woman.
Step aside, little girlfriend. Mandy's on the scene.
Right.
And DJM is having that, or he's not having that, or what's the story?
There's not a lot of comment from DJM these days, but she's just...
He'll let you know when he's able to move his mouth.
Right. Observers are just, and sources are just saying that she's making it perfectly clear. She's not going to go anywhere. She's going to be there for him. Mm-hmm. And the other little...
Chickadee?
Yeah.
Yeah, little bird is doing what now? Is she fighting her or what?
Well, she's just, like I said, no brawls, but just...
Who's his new girlfriend? Anyone we know?
I don't know. They haven't...
Just some civilian?
Maybe so. I haven't heard the name or anything.
Is she a Hollywood girl or no?
Haven't heard much about her. We just know that there is another person, another female in his life.
I know he's got a new girlfriend. He's obviously not with Mandy Moore anymore, but she's trying to
muscle back in.
That's a nice quality that he's got. They say burns on about 50% of his body, and she wants back in.
Oh.
Man, this should be a strategy for some guys out there. Not working out with you trying to get that girl back in your life? Go burn 50% of your body. See if that works.
Works every time.
Uh-huh. Stop, drop, but forget to roll, and everything will be great.
Right. Well, apparently when they did break up, she didn't take it too well. She was still...
Heartbroken?
Yeah.
So she thinks he needs her now, or anyone. And he's just vulnerable enough now to not be so mean as he was to her back maybe in the day.
So that he can see she is the right one.
Try to run away from me now, charred boy.
So I'm sure
that's nice of her, Terry. It's a nice quality to be there, to be such a caretaking type of... I love that in a woman, Terry.
Do you?
I need that in my women.
You need a caretaker?
I need to be taken care of like a freaking baby.
Really?
That's right.
And I'm sure you are well taken care of.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm just assuming.
I think so.
Wow.
So, all right.
Then.
We'll see what happens between DJ AM.
Yes.
And
Mandy Moore.
And the Travis Barker's like, hello. I'm hurt too. Worse than him.
Right.
Because Travis Barker is hurt worse than DJ AM, right?
I believe
he stayed in the hospital long.
Yeah,
I
and
believe so.
it was DJ AM who, so the story goes, put out some of the flames on Travis Barker when they hit the ground together. So
but
it would make sense that Travis Barker was hurt worse than DJ AM if DJ AM had the ability to stand up and try to put out some of the fire on Travis Barker.
Correct.
Which also was a nice gesture. Because I don't know, man, if I would even have my bearings to, at that point, be helping my fellow man, I'd be like, oh, all right, the fire's out on me.
Yeah.
I'll go home now.
T-Man, I'm burning.
Well.
I'm still burning.
Good luck to you there, kid.
I'm still burning. A little help.
Roll.
Oh, yeah, well, you're supposed to get under, stop, drop, and something.
It really hurts.
It really hurts.
Thanks, T-Man.
Well, I got to go talk to Mandy. See you later.
Well, but he had, Travis Barker had, what's her name? Is it Shanna Moakler?
Shanna Moakler?
Come back. And
Really? So all the
she
women.
raced back.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Women could be nice like that.
Of course.
But how long does it last?
Yeah.
As soon as you snap at them because you didn't get your lunch made just right on that tray that she provided for you in your bed, she's out. Never.
I thought you were going to be different.
You're
still a dick.
No, I wanted the brownie bottom pie for dessert.
Oh, it does sound good.
Brownie bottom pie.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I had that.
Okay. You haven't been rolled over like that, Terry?
Wow, is that what you do? All right.
All right, so that's nice to see that Mandy Moore is trying to
get back in.
Yes,
and muscle out the other woman.
Keep you posted on that. What else? What else is going on in the world?
I have the unofficial cast of Celebrity Apprentice 2, if you'd like to.
Really?
Yeah.
Celebrity Apprentice 1 was such a huge success that Donald Trump is like, let's do it again.
Of course he did.
When does he start to realize maybe it's time to put that show to bed?
I don't know.
People, were they ever into it? Was that show ever big?
Apprentice? When it was the first few seasons? Yeah. Oh, the first 3 or 4 seasons of Apprentice were huge.
Really? First 3 or 4?
Huge. And then it tailed off like
big time.
Off a cliff.
Right.
Kind of ratings hits.
Yeah.
And he just refuses to allow himself to realize that it's over and just he loves the celebrity aspect of
he thought he could bring everybody back by bringing, celebrities and stuff.
Being a billionaire real estate mogul is just not enough.
Not enough.
When he got a little taste of celebrity TV status, he loved it and was unwilling to let it go.
Yeah.
Because that show is done. Just no one has the heart to tell him.
Right.
And Celebrity Apprentice 1 was a disaster.
Correct.
But he's probably like, well, get me some better names. And Celebrity Apprentice 2 is going to be huge because you got me. You got the Donald.
The Donald.
The reason no one watched the first one is because the lineup of stars was crap. And there may be something to that. So I will listen to who they have lined up for Celebrity Apprentice 2, and we'll decide whether it's going to be back to the glory days of the first time you ever saw the show The Apprentice.
Okay.
Because it was just a novel, real original idea when it first came out, and the fact that Donald Trump had never really done anything on TV and was, getting that catchphrase out there of "you're fired," and people were lapping it up. And then it just got tired of it so quick.
Yeah.
He's pretty unlikable.
Well, people just realized how much he loved being on TV, and I think it kind of rubbed people the wrong way.
Yeah.
Sure.
So the ratings fell off a cliff by like the end of season 3 and season 4, and then they tried, we'll mix it up with celebrities, and that didn't work.
Who was on the first one, the first celebrity one? Gene Simmons?
Gene Simmons, Tito Ortiz, who's the softball pitcher? Jenny Finch.
Yeah.
I can't remember who else.
Very feminine looking, I'm sure, whoever she is.
She's hot. Jenny Finch?
Is she hot?
Are you kidding
beautiful.
me?
Really?
Hottest athlete ever.
All I know is when I watched the Olympic women softball team, I wasn't sitting there beating the paddywhacker. Let's just put it that
Jenny
way.
Finch is amazingly hot.
All right. Well, she might be a very, very drastic exception.
Yeah, she might be.
But she played for USC or something?
I think Arizona, I'm guessing.
All right, whatever.
But I'm not positive on that.
Celebrity Apprentice 2. So
She plays for me late
those
at night.
names aren't a disaster. All right? Gene Simmons and Tito Ortiz.
That's what I'm wondering. That's some decent names.
Those are some decent names, and the ratings were an atrocity.
Bigger names than Dancing with the Stars.
Mm-hmm. So who do they got for Celebrity Apprentice 2? Who do they got locked and loaded? Who do they got secured?
Supposedly they have Brian McKnight.
McSmuggy!
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Yes.
They got Brian McKnight.
Yes.
It's like a dream come true.
So far, I'm almost feeling that is a downgrade compared to like a name like Tito Ortiz. Seriously. I mean,
Okay.
Brian McKnight, what has he done in the past 5 to 7 years? Has he had anything go on in 10 years?
No.
One.
Casinos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Emerald
casinos.
Queen.
He's
That's
doing
it.
he's doing the casino.
He's
thing.
doing the casino show?
Oh, yeah.
That's so big.
No, like literally every month.
Playing at Harris? Oh, why don't you say so, Terry? This is a ratings banana.
Yeah.
Harris would be a step up for him.
Yeah.
Playing at the Orleans?
No, even a bigger.
I love the
Try
Orleans.
not even in that city.
I don't know how much smaller you get than New Orleans.
Well, I mean, like in this area.
Oh, playing in casinos here.
Yes.
Every month.
The Emerald Queen.
Well, the Emerald Queen, the Orleans, not really that. I don't know if you'd rather play at the Emerald Queen or the Orleans.
I'll take Vegas.
Yeah, I'll take Vegas over
the
Tacoma.
Orleans.
I would too.
Well, you probably do take Vegas and you take the Orleans. But it's really, I'm sure they pay about equivalent.
I would imagine. It's the
I
same.
would bet you that the Emerald Queen Casino and the Orleans in Vegas gives you the same type of fee in the same neighborhood.
Does the Orleans even have live acts?
Yeah, the Orleans
Still have live acts?
Oh, yeah.
Is that there still? Sam's Town?
Sam's Town.
Or Sam's Town?
Oh, of course. So, all right.
My buddy plays poker at the Orleans who lives there. It's like that's his spot. That's where locals go, I guess.
All right, so give me the, you got
So
Brian
I got
McKnight.
Brian McKnight, right?
Yes.
They're also saying Tom Green.
Oh, jeez. I'm not feeling it so far, Terry. Let's just put it that way.
Okay. Khloe Kardashian.
Oh.
Oh, those Kardashians are a big hit these days, supposedly, right?
Now, Chloe, is she the big one or the good-looking one?
I think she's the
She is
Chloe's
the big
the
one.
one
She's the
that-
big one?
yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
It looks like China from WWE.
Yes.
Why
that's a
are they
good
doing it?
comparison.
Now I'm trying to figure out why they're doing it on the Celebrity Apprentice. I'm assuming you give me the biggest names up front, Terry.
I am.
Unless you got bigger names.
Well, Dennis Rodman, is that even bigger?
So far, that's the biggest name.
Okay.
That's the most interesting one so far.
All right.
Dennis Rodman on Celebrity Apprentice, but that's... All right, go ahead.
Herschel Walker.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
I thought he died.
Herschel Walker? What did he die
That
of?
would be cool if he died and they had him on Celebrity Apprentice. There.
Wheel him in.
You're fired.
What if
Freaking
he-
corpse.
What if he won?
Herschel Walker. I thought I read that he died of some kidney disease or something. Maybe I'm mixing him up with someone else. But all right.
So
Herschel Walker, Dennis Rodman,
Brian McKnight. It's like a who's who of 98.
Brian McKnight, Khloe Kardashian.
Yeah, minus her.
Joan and Melissa Rivers.
Oh,
Both of them. They come
Both
as a,
of them.
They come as a
Of course, mother-daughter,
duo.
always.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Joan is officially looks like an alien now.
Oh my gosh, she
The plastic
Rivers?
surgery.
she
You know how old she is, by the way?
she can't even move.
about 70.
Yeah, like 70. I mean, I thought she was maybe 60. She's like 70.
Yeah, I know.
But she looks like she's 40.
All
Can't even move
well,
her face,
that's a
though.
compliment.
But
A 40-year-old alien. All right,
So
I
would
don't
you
know if
rather
that's
look like a
compliment.
70-year-old that looks 70?
70-year-old human or
Would
a
you rather be a
40-year-old alien?
70-year-old that looks 70 or a 40-year-old alien? Which would you prefer? I think I go 40-year-old alien.
Yeah, I might go 40-year-old alien.
But of course, it costs you about $125,000 to look like the 40-year-old alien in cosmetic surgery charges.
That skin is so taut.
oh, I know.
Just keep pulling it back.
Yes, she does.
The rain bounces off her.
Oh, yeah. Her face is like a military bed. Bounce a quarter right off that sucker.
Yeah. Hospital corners by her ears.
Yep.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Ah, I got the Dice Man.
Oh, yeah. What does he do again?
Talk about, this is a great lineup if it was 1991, Terry.
Well, thank you. T-Boz from TLC.
Oh, wow. This is the who's who. This is like surreal life.
Greatest hits of the 90s right here.
See, Scott Hamilton.
Scott Baio. Scott Hamilton. Oh, even better.
Is that the skater?
Yes. Well, they make fun of on South Park every once in a while.
Let's see.
Well, that's Brian Boitano.
Yeah, that's Boitano,
Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah.
Oh, you might know this person.
Yeah.
Annie Duke. She's a poker player.
Annie Duke?
Annie Duke.
Oh, please. This is terrible.
Clint Black.
She's how many celebrities they got?
Natalie Gulbis.
Huh?
She's a pro golfer.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Does she even know that? I don't think the rest of
She's
the world
been
does.
on the tour.
She's like the hot golfer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought the show we was. Oh, he's not 18 yet.
A little hotter, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Brandy Roderick.
Oh, my wee for a wee.
And who else? Oh, they have a.
Hey? Oh, wow. Andy Roddick?
No, Brandy Roderick.
Oh, Brandy Roderick. Yeah, the great Brandy Roderick.
Playmate, Baywatch hack.
Oh, really?
Yes. And Claudia Jordan, she is a briefcase model on Deal or No Deal. She holds briefcase number 1.
Is that right? She got number 1?
She does.
Well, that says a lot about where she's at status-wise on that show, Terry.
She also used to be a Barker Beauty.
Uh-huh. She used to put her hands all over the Showcase Showdown?
2001
and Bob Barker Schlong?
2003.
Oh, yeah, definitely that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Higher or lower there, Bobby?
Jesse James is on there, too, I think, right? For Monster Garage. Just make that noise as long as you can until you find the answer.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Such a attractive noise.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yep. I didn't see him at the end of the list there.
Wow.
Okay.
So there you go.
This is something that I'm surprised is being allowed to be aired. All right?
Okay.
I was expecting if they're going to do another Celebrity Apprentice, they got to have a real impact name. I'm not feeling even one big must-see impact name on that list.
Give me an impact name. Who do you want to see? Give me someone. Someone that you would like maybe tune in to see.
A Jonas Brother.
All right.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know. An impact name for right now.
Like an A-list name? Is that what you want?
An A-list name.
You want like George Clooney?
They're too damn busy.
George Clooney's got a little something going on for himself. Well,
right, so
but George Clooney might for fun do this, you
That's
know,
the
kind
problem.
of thing.
People are A-list people are busy. They actually work.
Right.
Yes.
So I mean, you're kind of stuck.
I think there's some A-list people, some real high and mighty A-list people that actually do this if you present it in the right fashion, but they just know it's... If the show was doing really well still, you could get some A-list names. But it's floundering. It's dead in the water.
Yeah. Leave it to Tom Green to bring it back.
So you get Tom Green signing up.
He's TV gold.
Man. Or, of course, Brian McKnight gets, serenaded like crazy.
I don't know. I think the first go-around's list might have even been better. You had Lennox Lewis.
Oh, that's right.
You had Big Pussy on that list, Terry.
All
Terry.
right.
Yeah.
Terry. Carol Alt. Hot-ass model in her own right, Terry.
Oh,
but-
okay, yeah.
Yes, yes.
But, all right.
Yeah.
That's fine. There's no Kim Kardashian on this list. Khloe Kardashian, I'm sorry.
That's it. Well, Kim was doing Dancing with the Stars until she got,
Khloe.
And even though Kim Kardashian didn't do very well on Dancing with the Stars, it certainly made for a hefty bit of buzz when the list was released a couple of months ago. All right? There's no buzz name on this list. None. Get Sarah Palin. She's not going to be on the Republican nomination ticket very long at this point after tonight's debate. Mitt Romney is waiting in the wings. Trust me. They should sign her up now.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's not qualified.
Oh, jeez. That's a shame.
The T-Man Show.
Let's see what we got this morning, Terry.
All right.
While all the representatives, Democrats and Republicans, debate over whether the economy is going to go to hell at a express lane little pace or not, we will be paying your bills during that process, Terry. And it looks like the bill pulled this morning is a MasterCard bill, Terry.
All right.
It looks like the person whose bill was pulled back on the 24th of August went to Smoke Time
Smoke Time
in Kent, Washington.
All right.
And a charge of $47.85 was put down at Smoke Time.
Oh, is that what time it is? All right, see you. I'm out of here. By the way, I picked his elevator this morning. Did you?
That's a little game show we play, by the way. Is what elevator was Pasty Dave in?
Definitely in the. I picked that one.
He smokes so much now more than ever, Terry, that whatever elevator he rides on the way up to the studio, we are able to decipher with just a half a second of time in that particular elevator, and we play Guess the Elevator. And whoever gets that particular elevator gets a $100 gift to Get to Nowhere.
All right, thank you. I love that place.
Smoke Time and Kent. Anyone ever heard of the joint or what?
I have not, but I can imagine what it is.
You getting what? Just your smoke products, needs, like tobacco?
Yeah.
Sure.
Probably like a smoke shop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but $47.85. What is he picking up?
Dying to know. Cigars, maybe?
Yeah, that could be.
A carton of cigarettes.
A carton.
Carton?
The carton. Cats pick up cartons.
How much is the carton going for these days? Around $47.85?
Probably. I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you ask the expert back there behind the glass?
Yeah, there you go.
Pastela, what's the going rate on a carton of cigarettes?
$45-$50, somewhere in there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
it's
there
just a
you
simple
go.
carton. Same as a box or what?
No, a carton's 10 boxes.
10 packs of cigarettes.
Right. So it's...
No, but all right. The long box.
Yes,
is a carton.
yes,
All
yes,
right.
Right.
Yeah. I should know that. I don't know. I've never smoked in my life, but not cigarettes anyway. But anyhow,
You should start. You're never too old to start.
Jeez.
that is a great slogan.
That's always my motto.
Wow.
And then from there, that same day, they went to the Shell gasoline spot and for $44.01.
All right.
There's a little charge on their MasterCard bill for that. That sounds like a quarter tank to me, Terry, especially
Yeah, it
back in
does.
August.
Love to gas up with a cigarette in my mouth.
That wasn't enough. Having their carton of cigarettes and their quarter tank of gas now at their disposal, they went over to the Mickey D's in Kent for $24.23.
What, was I there?
It's certainly picking and plucking from the value, the dollar menu there for $24.23. So there must have been someone in the vehicle that were making all these little runs, these little errands were taken care of, not by yourself, but with a partner in crime on the 24th. Then, if that's not enough, Terry, they had to stop at the 7-Eleven. And 2 different charges at the 7-Eleven on the same day.
What?
Now, why would there be 2 different charges, one for $3.48 on the 24th at the 7-Eleven, and then on the same day, whether it was at the same visit or not, I'm assuming it probably was, there's a charge for $63.02. What the hell's going on in this man's life?
Doesn't make any sense to me. I can't.
Hint, hint as to who may be the recipient of the bill that was plucked this morning that may or may not get paid.
$63 at 7-Eleven?
One charge for $3.48, and then one charge for $63.02. One charge for a Slurpee, and then you broke the machine and had to buy it.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's all it costs. I'm buying one.
Oh, man.
Give me about 8 or 9 of them. $63.02 on the same day at the 7-Eleven after the charge for $3.48 went down. And then on the 28th, Terry.
Yes.
After they had subsided, had all their, their thirst was...
Sounds like
the thirst was quenched. It was taken care of.
Right.
On the 24th. The cigarettes, all that was satisfied on the 24th. McDonald's took care of a lot of needs, I'm sure, on the 24th.
Did a lot.
But that all wore off by the 28th. On the 28th, no game playing anymore.
Uh-oh.
No game playing on the 28th anymore. They went right to Azteca. All right.
Oh, I love that place. Oh.
Chip salsa now.
So good.
I've sat down. I've been here for 5 seconds already. Where my chips? Where my salsa?
You always get too full on the chips, though. I don't know.
Always.
Oh, man.
So
What's
annoying.
that?
So
You always get
Always
too
get-
full on the chips.
Oh, I don't mind that.
I did
You
that last
slam,
night.
you slam
Yeah.
like 2 baskets, and
Yeah.
that's
That's
I'm,
good.
I'm out of here.
Do you ever feel embarrassed to ask for that third refill of the basket?
Never.
Never?
No.
But when you're just by yourself?
Never.
No. They just come by and, you want some more?
They don't
Sure.
care.
Yeah, they don't make a big deal of it. I know, but...
They don't care.
All right. So you don't... All right. The second basket, I have no problem. But the third basket, I get a little bit like, can you fill up again?
Yeah. Yeah, it is a little weird. Especially when they bring you a platter the size of your table. God, the plates are so big there.
so hot, too.
All these
warned me.
charges, I'm sure you know who you are already, and he's been a valued card member since 2008, Terry.
All right.
Maybe you remember back in the good old days of 2008. Yes, it says right here.
Got some real seniority built up.
It
Yeah,
says
it does.
Brandon Real, or Real, R-I-E-H-L, Real.
I'm going real.
Real.
I knew
Brandon Real, valued card member since 2008.
Already asking us to pay your bill.
You can drop the valued unless he's been a card member for at least 3-4 years. All right. Valued card member since this morning.
All right. Minutes away from your gold watch. Thank you, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, Brandon Real. It says your minimum payment is just a mere $15. All right. But your outstanding balance is $395.89. He's just starting to break in his card. You know what I'm saying, Terry?
Right.
You don't want to get a card and then all of a sudden have $3,000 in charges in the first couple of months. So it sounds like $395.89 is I'm breaking in my new MasterCard kind of feel. And what a better way to get it started than to have us pay and get your balance down to 000, Brandon Real.
Let's do it.
So if you call 1-866-663-T-MAN, that's a toll-free number, 1-866-663-T-MAN, we will pay the entire balance of your brand new MasterCard, of which you've been a valued card member since 2008. Oh, by the way, after he was done at Azteca's, Terry.
Yes.
That was time. How much did he spend at Azteca?
That was on the 28th.
Yeah, how much
at
did he
Azteca,
spend?
he spent $46. It sounds like Brandon has a special someone in his life.
It does.
Don't worry,
Who's sharing that MasterCard with you, Brandon?
Don't you worry.
That's 2 main dishes and a couple of margaritas.
I got it. Don't you worry. I got the card, baby. Watch this. On me.
See, it even has
I know.
it even has my face on the card. That's how mine this is. Azteca on the 28th, and then the Spectator Sports Grill on the 29th. This man likes to eat out.
Yeah, he does.
This man ain't a home cooking kind of guy because he had Azteca on the 28th, Spectator Sports Grill on the 29th. That was for $42, and Jasmine on the 30th, and then Rockwood Fired Pizza.
All right.
I think I know where Jasmine is.
I think I know where it is, too.
I want to hang out with this guy.
On the 1st.
But
one of my peeps.
all the places that he went to eat, I mean, but 7-Eleven, he spent $63,
Yeah,
right?
that's his most expensive charge.
That's the most expensive, and the
Well,
rest...
those Hostess cupcakes, Terry, can really add up.
Well, you can't buy cases of beer at Azteca, Terry.
Hey, all right. How much did he spend at Jasmine? Out of curiosity.
Jasmine, you know the joint or no?
I do. Yeah.
$29. Does that mean he did that one solo or what?
That's a drink. If it's the spot I'm thinking, that's like a drink and a tip.
Jasmine Federal Way.
Okay, no, wrong.
It's not the one you're thinking of? Well, it sounds like $29. Sounds like a little lunch or something.
Yeah, lunch for 2 maybe.
Maybe lunch for 2?
This guy likes to eat.
He does.
Loving him.
Guy likes to eat out.
Oh, yeah.
Mr.
Who
Out and
doesn't?
About.
And you clean the dishes for me.
Love it. Love to eat out, too.
That is part of the deal, right?
I want to impress you. I've got a MasterCard.
Wow. Well, maybe Brandon Real is having that happen as we speak. He's impressing whoever he's taken to the Spectator Sports Grill and
Azteca
to Jasmine and maybe this is getting Brandon laid.
Maybe it is. Well, geez, and let's help him even further. Pay that bill.
Better get laid quick before the pounds start picking up on you there, kid.
He does.
400 pounds the next month if you don't watch it.
7-Eleven, $63.02, couple of cases of beer, and a $3.48 Snickers.
Yeah, he bought beer and forgot cigarettes. Ran back in for a pack or something. I don't know.
Beef jerky.
Wow.
The big
Like
bag.
29% interest on a case of beer, though.
Oh,
Gotta love that.
And I hope he's getting used to his annual fee because that also is on this bill.
Oh,
You
and
never
that
get used
is
to it.
And isn't that going to be nice
$30
when
or
we
something?
take care of that for him as part of this paying the bill situation? $39
All right.
in an annual fee. Why does that annual fee seem to come up 4 times a year?
Right, I thought it was annual.
Maybe these credit card companies need to look back into the definition of what annual means.
They do. For sure need to look at that definition.
They are just asking again for $15 from you. A mere $15. I mean, everyone should be walking around $15 in their pocket, right?
sure.
But that's all they want out of Brandon Real.
That's it.
But we will pay the entire $395.89 balance if you call us back in 30 minutes or less.
Come
Start
on,
the
Brandon.
clock now. You have till 8 o'clock straight up to get your bill paid. If you don't call us back, I'm not in the exceptions mode this week.
Oh, wow. All
All
right.
right?
So don't email you after the fact. Don't
Sometimes I let him have all morning, and sometimes I just don't feel like it.
That is true.
Brandon Real is a new card member. He should call us back in the next 30 minutes.
As soon as he's done microwaving his leftovers, he will.
All right?
Okay, he's got things to do today.
And can I get 3 more baskets of chips and to make that to go?
To go. Yeah, you gotta love that. Basket of chips to go. Gosh.
That'd be good if you can get the little sauce in it.
Right.
That'd be amazing.
It's not embarrassing at all.
I just want your check.
And as we all know, the key to leftover Azteca is piling on extra cheese. Okay, very good. What else is going on, Terry?
This is kind of interesting. Apparently, Levi Jeans just unveiled a new online ad campaign called Unbutton Your Beast.
Oh! That's their new slogan?
That is.
You notice Vinnie the Pooh, coincidentally, is rocking the brand new Levi's this week. Huh?
Yes. Oh, yeah, we had that whole conversation.
You must have hit him with that little internet ad that he couldn't
I'm gonna go buy some
ignore.
more. I'm gonna go buy some more today. I got you.
Mm-hmm. You got into unlocking your beast?
Hey, I
is
love
that
it.
kind of ruffling some feathers out there that's their slogan?
No, it's just-
Levi's about as a true and American company, a solid company name as any out there. I mean, like apple pie, you got Levi's. Like Chevrolet, you got Levi's as one of the truest, oldest company and brand names in our country, and yet, they're ruffling some feathers out there in our country by coming up with the slogan. Their new ad slogan is "Unbutton the Beast" or
Unbutton your beast.
Unbutton your beast.
Yes, and you can check out the ad online. Like
Oh
I
no, we
said.
mean the beast within you. We're not talking about that beast, but if you want to unbutton that one too, it probably would sell some jeans.
I'm sure. Wow. There's
So
a
are some
little
are some
racy there.
conservative types out there a little outraged by this slogan?
Well, they
I got an 11-year-old boy, and I don't want to have to explain to him what "unbutton your beast" really means. Trust me, he knows. Is that what some moms and some...
Well, it's just this is
soccer-
just recently coming out. So, and like I said, it's an online ad.
There
so,
hasn't been enough time for a true
right,
reaction
right.
of major proportions to take place yet.
I'm watching it right now.
You're watching what right now?
The ad.
The ad on the Levi's website? Yeah. Well, it sucked you in. The beast will do it every time, huh, Terry? Now it's your turn.
Whoa. Okay.
It sucked you in. Now it's your turn.
Nice.
Well, that is kind of a hardcore little slogan.
I would say so. And if you go
All the complaints about what the little 10-year-old, 8-year-old girl T-shirts are saying over the past 5 years, 10 years about, very racy, pet the pussy and there's a cat on her shirt.
Right.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Maybe not that hardcore, but anyway.
Right.
I don't know. That one stands out in my mind. But this is definitely one that's going to get attention.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Especially as it pertains to jeans.
Especially when you go on, it definitely just puts the onus right there on the crotch area.
Really?
Yeah.
This is serious. It would be kind of scandalous enough if, who's the... Pastel or some, what's the one, Abercrombie and Fitch were to come out with a slogan. They're always getting themselves in trouble.
They are.
If they came out with a slogan of "Unbutton your beast," it would be even more of a situation. But this is more directly, obviously, referring to your crotch area, Terry, than even Abercrombie could do.
Right.
Because Abercrombie has all kinds of clothes. They could probably weasel out of it a lot more by coming out with the slogan, "Unbutton your beast." Levi's?
For example, on
As
this...
American as it gets? Unbutton your beast?
Yes.
They're sick of losing Abercrombie. They're coming back with a vengeance.
I think so. Yes, they are.
We got jeans too, you know.
Right.
We're going to put it right in your face.
Because you can create your beast, you can customize it, and then send it to your friends.
Customize it as soon as it shows over, Terry.
Okay, well, you don't need to send it to me.
Customize my beast and send it to my friends?
Yeah, that's their whole little ad where you have different, you can...
I would like all my friends to hit me up on MySpace right now to get in line so I can send it to you.
You got Paul the Pincher.
COD. Paul the Pincher?
Yes. Sock Nasty, Cookie the Cougar.
Sock Nasty.
I mean, that... yeah.
Yeah, this is a hardcore campaign.
It is.
But it's Levi's, so they may get the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Are you sure you got this right? You sure Levi's is going with "Unbutton your beast" as their main online slogan?
Yes.
So online, is it understood you can get more explicit, more racy, more whatever than you can in the stores? I don't think they're going to have the big cardboard cutout with a big smiling 12-year-old, 10-year-old boy with the slogan "Unbutton your beast" in bold print under him.
Right. No, you're probably right. That's why they probably put it as an online ad campaign.
But it's on Levi's.com.
It is on unbuttonyourbeast.com, and it's that's specifically for Levi's, so yes.
So they funneled it all for this campaign. So
Yes.
they didn't exactly put it on their main website,
Right, it's
little
not like you
joint.
can go to Levi's.com and then find Unbutton Your Beast up there.
They kept it exclusive for the people that are interested in this campaign.
Correct.
Yeah, the 60-year-old farmer guy that wears Levi's on, drive the tractor.
You want him to unbutton his beast.
Yeah, he's probably the one they're not trying to target. Which is probably where he buys his Levi's.
He's too busy with his hoe. They're in the barnyard.
Yeah. So it's pretty interesting.
Unbutton your beast. Well, Cherry,
Unbutton
are
your
you
beast.
bothered by the fact that Levi's has come out with a campaign that kind of is an eye-opener?
It is definitely something
What
you're not
eye-opener.
accustomed to for them.
Uh-huh.
And it is, I understand why they did it online
if
a
you-
little bit more.
If you haven't been welcome to the new world, then you are now, Terry.
If your little daughter says she wants to unbutton her beast, what are you going to say, Terry?
Keep the beast buttoned.
Oh, jeez.
No, that's interesting. I don't think I'm telling my daughters to go to this Unbutton Your Beast.
Now, is
website.
beast a universal kind of little term, or is it? I think of
I've been saying
a
it since high
man's
school,
part.
so I don't know if other people say it.
Yeah, beast. I think everyone knows that there's a reference to a man's situation being referred to as his beast.
Yeah.
But is it also kind of on both gender sides? Is a woman's
No, I don't think
VJ
so.
ever referred to as her beast?
I don't think so.
No. So
No,
what-
I just use the C word.
Wow.
Just so we're clear.
Just
Gotta be clear.
Unbutton your C word.
Think
there's
about
a-
what that campaign, Terry.
there's a
Now
campaign.
that may get some people fired up.
That's a slogan.
Can you imagine?
Could you imagine? Unbutton your bunt, but without the B? Oh, man.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, you're right. 5 years
Well,
from
really, if you look at this little ad, yeah, we're getting very close.
We're not far off.
No.
now, that would be an ad campaign.
Okay.
So you're saying this campaign just pretty much was unveiled, launched this week.
Yes.
And if it was Abercrombie, there would already be a huge to-do about it.
Well-
But it's Levi, so people are like not sure what to make of this.
Right. I think that, well, and also, too, I think the difference.
Do we protest Levi's?
But I think the difference between Abercrombie and Levi's is Abercrombie and
Pet peeve,
Levi's.
so Abercrombie, yeah.
Huge one.
Abercrombie and
Abercrombie,
Levi's
yeah.
is the fact
And
that
French, yeah.
they're like in the stores and so in your face, and then they send out all the stuff.
Well,
in the
internet's
mail.
pretty in your face
But
these
the thing
days.
is, yeah, but
Can't
unless you hear from us or actually like peruse the internet as much as you do, and I mean that's
I love to peruse.
so. This is, I think, a little bit
More justifiable because they kept it on the internet and the internet only?
I think that's I think that's why people are a little bit more accepting
No.
to this.
No!
Well, I'm just telling you.
If Abercrombie and Fitch came out with a campaign entitled Unbutton Your Beast, even if it was just restricted to their online little campaigns, it would still be a big deal because they're always under the thumb of the American public who want to make a big stink out of just about everything they do. But Levi's, people are probably hearing about this morning
Yes.
as you first found out about it, Terry, and they're not sure whether to protest. What do you do with Levi's? Can you protest something as all-American as Levi's? They kind of caught people off guard with the Unbutton Your Beast campaign, I'm sure.
Right.
Unbutton Your Beast? Abercrombie has never done something as hardcore as Unbutton Your Beast.
No, they just.
Does Levi's have any understanding of what people think of when they think of Unbutton Your Beast?
Well, they do.
They obviously do.
Do, yes. By this campaign, yes. They
Pull out your schlong. Why did us call it that?
That's an ad
Same
campaign.
thing.
Yeah. Abercrombie will show like a 14-year-old boy with like his jeans falling down and his butt crack showing like in the stores. I mean,
Right. That's
they're a little
the difference.
racier.
Right.
So you think they're still racier?
Yeah, I do.
Even though the slogan has come out this week entitled Unbutton Your Beast.
There's still some room for, interpretation on this.
Right.
Not really, but
But it's not like
there
it's a
is.
campaign on television or
Yeah,
in a
that's true, too.
catalog
I could
sent
choose from
to
this
you.
beast or what other beast?
Well,
How
you
many
like-
beasts are
like
there to
your-
decide upon
your
when you're
inner
interpreting?
beast. It's,
your inner
it's a
beast,
metaphor
yes.
for it.
I even brought that
Yeah,
out,
it's
but
just a metaphor.
still,
It's not
who's
physically unbutton your pants.
Mm-hmm.
Let your inner spirit go. I don't know. I'm really trying here.
I
It's not
know
working.
you are.
the beast within?
Pull out your schlong. I think you nailed it. You nailed it the first time.
I mean, they might as well just chuck it in there and stick it right in her eye.
Okay.
I mean, how far are we really away? All right, maybe there's a little bit of a jump from Unbutton Your Beast and stick it right in her eye. But, I mean, you get the point, no?
I do.
So you don't have a problem
I didn't say I didn't have a problem. I just was telling you the difference.
It's not firing you up.
Right. I mean, well, it's just...
You can move on with no problems.
You can move on.
It caught you off guard.
It did.
That's why you brought it up.
Yes. I was really... And then when I went to the side, I was like, whoa, okay, this is not your normal Levi's marketing.
And Levi's making a comeback.
Right. I mean, they've revamped everything about them to be, obviously so. I mean,
they want to be relevant again.
They do.
And
they do.
And it's working out.
$90 for a pair of Levi's?
And now they're riding that wave of rejuvenation with the Unbutton Your Beast campaign.
Absolutely.
Is this going to hurt them, help them, or no effect?
I think it'll help.
Help. Because everyone's going to be unbuttoning their beast.
All right. It's already helped. Vinny's got them all. He loves them.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get some more.
Going back for more.
Today. Let's do it.
So.
Now, if you got a small one, you can't refer to it as your beast, can you?
Well, yeah. I think you can, but...
I know you'd like to be included. But
he has a little beast.
A little beast.
Yeah, beast doesn't always mean big.
The campaign is not unbutton your little beast.
That's the name for it.
But little and beast are like oxymorons. They don't work together.
Not in this situation.
It's like jumbo shrimp.
Not in this situation.
Unbutton your jumbo shrimp.
Really?
All right, well, there it is. There's your campaign. Anyone got a protest?
Terry was pissed when they had slide off your Sassoons in her day. I mean, that really got her fired up.
She fell in line pretty quick, didn't she?
If you insist, there we go.
Michael, you're on the air. Hello.
Hello. Hey, unbutton your beast. T-Man, what the hell else can this mean?
There's really nothing else. They're pretty much hitting you directly with what all comes to mind when you hear the term unbutton your beast.
I'm in Bellevue, and now that all the kids are back in school, I'm going to set up a protest with all the parents. Unbutton your beast. It's ridiculous.
It bothers you. And Levi's are more, even though it's made the comeback, it's more of a comeback with the boys, the men, Terry, than it is girls wearing Levi's, right? Girls are not wearing Levi's in this rejuvenated little Levi's run going on here as like
doesn't seem to
guys
be.
out there.
Yeah, it seems like this,
So that
especially
makes sense.
with this ad campaign, it's definitely more male oriented.
And that makes it more clear as to what they're trying to do with hitting people with unbutton your beast.
Right.
I think they're just desperate to get back into mainstream market.
But they already were. They already, as we pointed out just this week, Vinnie the Pooh, I was surprised, was wearing a new pair of Levi's jeans, and I was like, wow, I haven't, because I'm not wearing Levi's, all right? I'm not feeling it.
Right.
All right?
No.
When William rests, something so cool. Because
loves to tell us.
I want you all to know. I want you all to be aware of just how cool I am. Okay. Now.
It's official now.
Yes.
I wasn't sure, but
You're so cool.
Thank you so much. But I'm glad that you felt that Levi's were relevant enough now for you to throw a pair on.
Yes.
But they definitely, I mean, I've even seen them. They look great. They really
made me feel cooler as a child, which I never felt, Terry, because I was wearing my Levi's with my grocery store shoes. Okay? When my mom pulled the grocery store shoes out of the silver bin in the grocery store, I remember I was wearing them with the Levi's that she bought me.
Come here, kid. You want white or black?
And they were never cool. White or black grocery store shoes?
Yeah, did you have like two choices?
There was no choice of black.
Okay.
There was one choice.
What color?
And it was white.
Okay. No black.
That's right.
Black would have been a big moment for you.
1-866-663 T-Man is the number to call. And Joe, you're on the air. Yes, Joe.
What happens if your pants were, quote, the standard in the industry for so long, and all of a sudden, so you were the beast of the group, and that your pants were the beast?
You're trying really hard to come up with a new spin on what they could be meaning with Unbutton Your Beast.
I tried.
Yeah.
And on the grocery store shoe thing?
Yes.
Do you remember how they had the plastic soles so that when you're in gym class, you slid across the floor as opposed to the real other brand that had the rubber soles and you kind of stop?
You couldn't really participate in gym class with grocery store shoes.
No. Tough to do.
Some people did.
Well, I mean, I tried. But I remember actually the sole of my shoe was actually coming off, and I just started ripping the thing. Once it started to like peel itself off. I just was like, I was so pissed, and I just peeled the whole thing off.
So much frustration.
That explains a lot of your anger to this day.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
You
great.
get Mom for buying me these stupid grocery store
Whack her in the
shoes.
face with the soul.
I want you to know this inner anger isn't something that just happens overnight.
Yeah.
Right.
This is built up through years of being raised on,
I'm starting to piece it together now. I'm starting to get it.
Okay.
Sole of your grocery store shoe coming off in gym class. That'll do it to most people.
Todd, you're on the air. Hello, Todd.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Todd?
I just want to point out that you can buy Levi's at Target now.
Well, I mean, you can buy anything at Target.
Yeah, pretty much. They've had them for quite some time.
It's like Levi's back in the day you could buy at the Bon and stuff like that, but now they're sold at Target like Massimo and all those cool names that used to be cool in the 80s.
Well, but the other thing, too...
they're not hitting people in Target with Unbutton Your Beast, are they, Terry?
I don't think they're
I would
doing
think
that.
not. It's just-
Again, this is an online ad campaign.
Oh, but if it catches on, Terry, there's going to be big billboards saying, Unbutton Your Beast.
At Target.
I'm sorry, I didn't think of that. Throwing up a billboard in the past.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Well, you're fine with it. It's Levi's. You can't have a problem with Levi's.
Right.
I think that's what it comes down to. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Terry. Because if the same campaign, I'll say it one last time, came out from Abercrombie, there would be people up in arms. Oh, they're at it again. When are they going to stop? Couple of days till the catalog comes out. I'm sure that'll be great.
Good morning. It's one of his favorite days.
Mm-hmm.
But wouldn't you be a little bit more shocked if you got a mailer or some kind of catalog and you unwrapped it and you have a half-naked guy and it says, Unbutton Your Beast?
Well,
I mean, that's a lot
now
different.
you're combining two things.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying there's a difference
compare
as
it to
far
one
as...
or the other.
It's Terry's dream.
Mm-hmm. Terry's
half-naked guy.
Half-naked guy's not good enough for Terry anymore.
Yeah.
Now she wants a slogan underneath him that says "Unbutton Your Beast."
Right.
But that's what I'm saying, the difference with you know,
All right. Well,
their
if you
campaigns.
Yes.
One's a little bit...
We already have made that comparison. I say the Unbutton Your Beast hits you harder than some 14-year-old boy's got his overalls only tied up to one side.
No one needs a game for him today, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. 1-866-663-T-Man. It is a Thursday morning, Terry.
It is.
So perhaps at some time this morning, we're going to turn this show over to any relationship problems that may be going on out there. If you can't unbutton the inner beast in you, and you need our assistance, yeah, we'll be taking calls, not now, but real soon at 1-866-663-T-Man. Back after these words.
The T-Man Show.
Miss Jackson has postponed 2 dates on her Rock With You tour due to illness.
Yeah, you hear about Janet Jackson in the hospital due to exhaustion, Terry? Yes. She's got to realize she ain't 23 years old anymore, all right? She can't be up on stage night after night doing 45 to 55 minutes of the Running Man straight and think it's not going to take its little effects on her, okay?
Yes. I know.
So she had to cancel a bunch of tour
Miss
dates.
Jackson has postponed 2 dates on her Rock With You tour due to illness. Tonight's show in Boston and tomorrow's concert in Philadelphia. This announcement comes on the heels of her cancellation in Montreal after the singer fell ill and was treated at a hospital.
She ain't 20 years old anymore, hanging out with Willis and able to do these shows night after night and not have any ill effects from them, Terry.
I know.
She's 63. She's up there doing the Running Man for 2 hours straight and wondering why she's passing out. But I hear she still puts on a good show, and it's good that she's still touring, Terry. Maybe got to space out the dates a little bit more like the old timers do.
Yeah, there you go.
All right?
Yep.
Billy Joel, people still go to see him, but he has a concert every 9th day because he needs 8 days to recover from a show, and all he does is play the piano.
He is the piano man.
Yeah, I heard something about that. Mm-hmm. So Janet may have to start realizing you ain't as young as you used to be, and the hot flashes are starting to kick in. What is she, about 44? 43?
40. I think you're closer to
Something
40,
like that?
45, 44, 45.
That's young enough to be able to tour.
It's young enough to be able to tour, but you're not going to be able to do the things you used to be able to do at 23.
I mean, a full tour. I mean, I think
night
she's
after
capable.
night.
She's capable. She's not that old. Come
She's
on.
in the hospital for exhaustion. What does that tell you?
They always use exhaustion as code for
what?
Drug problem or something. I don't know. They always use that exhaustion.
I don't think Janet Jackson has a drug problem.
Who's not exhausted?
I think she's just burned out.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it is what it is.
Yeah.
But it ain't. So, Pasty, how old is Janet? I'm sure we've asked this question at some time during the past few years.
3, I'm guessing.
45.
I started by saying 44. I'm going to stick with that.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot the heavy breathing to enjoy while he looks it up.
Off the charts.
Yes.
42.
42?
Ooh.
Born what year?
66.
66. What month?
May.
42.
Gary, Indiana.
Okay, we got it.
Gary, Indiana.
May of 66. Extra 42, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, all right. Whatever. Anyway, she ain't 22 anymore.
No, she's not.
What else is going on in this world? And keep in mind, I'm about to go to the phone lines very shortly and find out what problems, what dilemmas, what relationship issues may be going on in people's lives that perhaps we could be of some assistance. At 1-866-663-T-Man. Hit me with some good stories, Terry. What do you got?
Well, according to a neurologist in Italy, an affair can actually kill you. Having an affair.
Well, if you're caught, yeah. Wife standing over you with a chainsaw. Is
Actually,
that what you mean?
no, that's not what he is talking about.
What is he talking about?
He says that the stress of juggling married life and a secret lover can cause stress and tension, and then that can lead to migraine headaches.
Yes, we get it. Stress bust a pipe. Okay, whatever. Why do you have to get stressed when having an
in
affair?
your head
Only pussies get stressed with having affairs, Terry.
Wow, really?
Come on. There ain't no stress.
What are you worried about?
Don't worry about nothing. Not like I'm going to get caught or anything. Not when you're smarter than everyone else. Wow. Come on. Stress.
But he basically says
only little bitches get stressed out when they're having an affair, Terry.
Really?
Well, I shouldn't be having affairs. Not if you're
married.
Unless you have the time. But if you're going to have an affair and be stressed, then what's the point?
Well, you may not think it's stressful to, sit there and make up lies to your wife and juggle all that stuff, but eventually it does. It becomes stressful and wears on you, doesn't it?
Juggle what? I could chew gum and walk at the same time. I could have sex with one woman and another woman. Who?
Talk on the phone to the wife while you're doing that?
Oh,
What?
come on. It doesn't have to be that complicated. Affairs. Are you talking about real hardcore, like, I love you and now I got to go home to my wife kind of crap?
Whatever your definition is of an
I
affair.
guess that's more an affair. I'm talking about maybe having a little sign.
Is that technically an affair?
An affair is like you see the same person over and over and over and over and over again, even though you got a wife or a serious girlfriend or whatever, and they want to scare men. All right, since men are not slowing down, they're cheating on the women of the world situation. And by the way, women aren't slowing down, they're cheating on their men. They're trying to scare men now into, well, you better be good, you better be faithful, or you're going to die of a stroke. Because the stress of your affair is going to kill you. Please. If you're a little bitch.
An aneurysm, pops in your head.
Get stressed. You're going to get an aneurysm if you cheat.
That's what he says. He says that, you start getting migraines, and the migraine can cause an aneurysm, and pow! Dead.
Well, okay. I'll take my chances if she's hot enough. How about that?
Okay.
All comes down to this, if she's hot enough, Terry.
All right.
I'll be getting a stroke, all right. My own little way.
I'll give you an aneurysm right in your ass.
Wow.
What else is going on, Terrence? What else is happening, please?
Well, I have a little story here out of Florida about two mothers who got into a fist fight in a school cafeteria.
Oh, that's pretty hot.
Well, now, according to this story, and we don't really know exactly what led up to the whole fist fight.
In the cafeteria.
Yeah, in the cafeteria.
They ran out of sloppy joes, obviously. And these women went crazy.
Possibly, but we
Two
know...
moms in a school fighting.
Now, what are they doing?
They fight over which kid is more brilliant and smart and...
Well, not in a school cafeteria during lunch where one is, helping and...
Oh, it's actually during the kids' lunch?
Yes.
I thought they kind of congregate there for parent-teacher nights and stuff like that, and they always fight over which child is more precious than the other, and before you know it, they're clenching. Women clenching their fists is just comical in itself, Terry. You ever see a woman actually make a fist?
I have.
Yeah, I mean for fighting purposes, though.
Yeah.
You ever see a woman make a fist, Terry?
I have.
Did you laugh your ass off, or is it just me? Women making a fist.
Yeah. What Terry does.
When women fight, I would say 7 out of 10 fighting women don't make fists when they fight. Making a fist? Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm.
That Terry does it. It's just weird.
See, she even does it weird. It's like she puts one knuckle higher than the other. That's how girls do it. Oh, this knuckle's really going to hurt you.
Yeah.
This is my loaded knuckle. That's not a fist when you go the middle knuckle higher than the others.
I didn't.
Look where you put your thumb. It's so unnatural.
I know it is.
Where are you supposed to put it?
Because your nail is getting in the way or something.
Well.
Fist. Bam.
Bam.
Oh, geez, you punched the mic. Okay, easy. And that's not really good. Face.
That was.
She's got the face for fighting.
That looks wild.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the one thing that is known is that the mother who started the pummeling, she was totally wasted.
Oh, that's always
fisticuffs.
Yeah, they found a bottle of wine in her purse.
Hey, woman's allowed to have a little wine on her.
A little bit of wine.
Woman can't have a little wine on her, Terry?
Nice.
That's not considered the most classy move in the world for a woman to be walking around with a wine bottle in her purse?
I don't think so.
Probably not at a school.
Not at a school where your child
All
goes.
right, so if it's not at a school, it's cool then, right?
Very classy.
Let's say you're at Target. You're doing your shopping. And you pull out a bottle of wine and take a little slug.
Whatever keeps you going.
Is that unclassy? Hey? Nothing wrong with that, right?
Then after you take a swig out of the bottle, you grab a box of wine to
smooth out the rough edges. If you're going to make a fist, you got to be, with your drink on.
I guess so.
Women aren't making a fist if they're not making a fist sober. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Women making fists.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm. A couple of videos I can show you.
That's okay. I'm good.
But not the most violent, unless depending on the way you look at it. Anyway,
they arrested the one mother.
The wine drinking mom?
Yeah, the wine drinking mom.
Yeah, the wine drinking mom never gets the benefit of the doubt. Okay, what else? What else is going on? What else is happening?
She wrestled one of the police officers, too.
Oh, fun.
I know.
Yes.
And, of course, since we are...
Yes.
Since we are in the season of teacher scandals, I've got a couple of them for you here.
I love teacher scandals. The season. I love a 10-month season. The season of teacher scandals is on.
We are, yes.
It ain't just like autumn, which lasts 3 or 4 months. No. This season lasts a nice, solid 10 months.
Here we go.
Teacher scandal season is in full swing, and Tara's got a couple for us.
Yes, I do.
What do you got?
First one is in an elementary school in Florida where a teacher was fired for having her third graders give her massages. Now, she claims that they weren't, very sexual. It was just...
they were third graders.
Well, she just would ask
what
them
age?
to...
About 9?
Yeah.
Third graders about 8?
7 or 8.
7 or 8?
I'm thinking.
First is...
I think it's 8, 9.
8, 9.
Do you have even a grip at age 8? To give a massage, you got to have an ability to grip. With real gripping ability, right?
Well,
you
the
gotta be able to sink your hands into those fat-ass third-grade teachers, right?
Apparently, it was one of her classroom jobs on her list for her students.
Yeah, you may want to not advertise it so high-profile like.
She just liked the students to give her a little...
So when the principal comes in, perusing to see if you're doing your job, he doesn't need to see that you're giving out chores of who massages Miss Fields on that particular day. Oh, she makes a hell of a cookie, too. Anyway.
It was actually Miss Coulter.
Miss Coulter?
Mm-hmm.
And she had a designated massage person for every day?
Maybe so, but all I know is on
she
her
got
list.
fired because of that.
Well, yes,
like
because some of the parents felt that the little shoulder rub was a little inappropriate. They complained, and she was fired.
Wait till they found out about the other rubs. But anyway, that's... Yeah...
I mean, third graders.
Any grade. I mean,
yeah.
is it any better if you're getting your high school kids to give you massages?
Not. Absolutely not.
Then it would certainly be seen as something sexual because there's it's a great bridge that is pretty subtle and yet works every time of massaging a woman and having it transfer and pretty much immediately into something sexual.
The back rubs always turn into the front rubs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
At least in high school.
Yes.
It is a great transition.
There were about 3 or 4 teachers in my high school that I was dying to let them I would love to have given them a massage, Terry.
Oh, Mr. Wood.
Oh.
I really wanted to touch his shoulders.
Uh-huh. Then I would make a fist.
That's right.
Oh.
What else is going on? He's had a second teacher scandal. Then to the phones we go, yes.
From elementary, we'll go to high school. How about this? A gentleman, a 34-year-old teacher was busted pleasuring himself in his car, just parked outside of the high school. Apparently, he was using a homemade little novelty item on himself, which he plugged into his cigarette lighter.
He made it himself?
Apparently so. That's what it says. It says a homemade little novel.
I think somebody made it, and you can buy them online.
Yeah.
Somebody made it. You don't buy it at
but
the
it's
store.
something. Yeah, it's not something that you can just.
Sounds like a pseudo Hummer device.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As the kids are walking into the school.
Yeah.
Is that the worst part about it? That he's having the kids walk into the school as he's doing his business on himself, or that in fact he was doing his business on himself in kind of a public place?
Just all of it is gross.
All the above.
I think it's bad that he's looking at kids.
But the worst part, but what's the worst part about it? Making eye contact with the little high school girls going, oh, I know you want me. As he's...
Oh, yeah.
I don't even think that he's probably making eye contact. I think he's sitting in his car and making comments as they walk in, going, ooh, I'd like to do that.
Oh,
or
geez.
whatever.
Well, that's how you see it.
Well, because I don't... Yeah, that's how I see it. He's kind of sitting back and he's watching them walk in, so I don't think he's making a big...
You got him. Terry's got it all down. She's got his chair reclined.
That's right.
She's got exactly what comments he's making towards the girls who are walking in.
Feet up on the dash.
Uh-huh. Pulls his feet
you
down.
have him making eye contact.
Pulls his feet down just in time.
That's right. Get out of here. I'll see you in class. Go away.
All right, 1-866-663-T-Man. You heard it's the teacher scandal season, which means that love is in full bloom. And if you're having a relationship issue of any kind or any comment that you need to make on this program, now is the time to call in. The phone lines are being opened wide, and here's the time to hear from the people who count out there. Toll free, 1-866-663-T-Man. T-Man. That's 1-866-663-T-Man. We'll solve your problem in minutes. Let's go to Tyler. Tyler, you're on the air. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
No, you're Tyler.
Yes.
Yes. Go ahead, Tyler. What's on your mind?
I'm in a little bit of a dilemma today.
All right.
I am seeing a married woman now.
You're seeing a married woman.
Yep.
All right. What does seeing, as defined by you, imply? Are you just having a sexual relationship with her? Are you kind of dating or what?
What's that?
Are you just having a more or less sexual relationship with this woman? Or are you feeling like you're dating her or what?
Right now it's mostly sexual, but we're kind of dating each other. We're at that point where we're kind of deciding whether we want it to be a dating thing or just a sexual thing.
I don't know if she's really in a position to be dating if she's married, but I'm glad you guys are discussing that. So what does she tell you about her husband? Obviously, this is on your mind, so I'm sure it's something you've mentioned to her, that you're very aware of her marital status. So what does she say in response to you reminding her that she's a married woman? What is her responses usually?
She tells me that she's unhappily married. So
unhappily married, yes. And what would prevent her from getting out of that unhappy marriage if she is, as she describes, unhappily married?
Her daughter, I believe.
Her daughter is what's keeping her in the marriage. How old is her daughter?
4.
4. So she feels it would be a real blow to her daughter's upbringing if she were to divorce her dad.
Correct.
And she only has one child.
Correct.
But she's unhappy with this man.
Yes.
Has she ever explained to you why she's unhappy in her marriage?
Her husband just doesn't pay her enough attention, doesn't take care of her in the way that he should.
More in a sexual way or an overall way when you hear those descriptions of her marriage? Do you feel like
to me, it's both.
It's both.
Both.
And you're taking care of those voids on both fronts or just the sexual front there, Tyler?
Definitely the sexual front.
Goes without saying.
Of course.
He's definitely filling the blank as far as the sexual void she has, Terry. But the overall emotional little lack of attention in there and then some that she's missing, you're kind of assisting there, but you don't spend enough time with her to really fill that need in its entirety. I understand. But are you falling in love with this woman, Tyler?
I wouldn't say in love. I like her. I don't think I'm in love with her yet.
How'd you meet her? How'd you guys meet? You guys work together?
No, we met through mutual friends.
In what circumstances?
It was one of my friends' birthdays, and we all went out. Me and her were flirting through the night. And
flirting through the night.
We just kind of...
Does she wear a prominent wedding ring?
I didn't notice it, but I
course
believe
not.
she was actually.
And you're flirting through the night. And how often would you say you guys see each other now that you are done with the flirting initial stage that you had going on that night, and you're now more or less beginning a relationship or in a relationship?
We see each other about every 3 days.
Every 3 days. Is it really kind of, do you like hiding out status, or do you guys go out kind of prominently and have dinners and stuff like that, and she's not really overly concerned about the stigmas and being caught and stuff like that? Or what is your relationship like when you go out every 3 days? Is she always covering her tracks?
She comes over to my house. We'll chill for a little while, maybe do some drinking. And,
So she does like to keep it private. She doesn't want to go out in public. She comes over your house. She wants to get her joints run, and she doesn't want anyone to know about it.
I think as it progresses, it would be more of a public thing. I think just right now it's not.
Mm-hmm. Does her husband, do you think, have any idea that his wife has been straying on him?
No.
No idea. He'd be shocked.
They never do.
How many times have you had sex with this woman since the flirting began and this call is being made? How many times have you done it?
Well,
more
quite a
times than you
bit.
can count?
What's that?
More times than you can count, or you can figure it out?
Probably about 15 times.
15 times. So how long have you known her?
2 weeks now.
Oh, just 2 weeks.
Wow. So
15
like,
times in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Every day?
Mm-hmm. So you just met her 2 weeks ago, and now you're making this call because it's either time to take it to a next level or just cut it off. Is that what you're feeling?
Exactly. And not only that, but if I start a relationship with her, I'm afraid that I'm going to be worried that she's going to cheat on me.
Mm-hmm.
Why would she? You fulfill everything.
That's a fair concern, right?
Now, how old are you there, Tyler?
21.
I'm getting the sense that she's no more than 23, 24 years old.
She's 22.
22. So she's you probably assume that she was like a woman, late 20s, early 30s,
That's
maybe.
what I thought. Seriously,
She's only
yes.
22.
Yeah.
Married,
But
got
she's
married too young.
Has a child that's 4, so at young, 18,
Got married,
right?
got knocked up at 17, 18.
My life's over.
Mm-hmm. Dreading her very existence.
So his
Tyler looks good enough.
Right, but his concern then is very legitimate for her cheating on him because like you say, it sounds like it's just kind of her way.
I can't even believe you're thinking that far. You're actually not just thinking about a relationship. You're thinking about it. What if this relationship becomes something that I make permanent, and she becomes the real significant other in my life? Right. Will she cheat on me? I mean, you've only known her 2 weeks, and she's married, and you're even thinking that far out, Tyler. That's serious.
And he's how old? What, 21?
I'm just thinking if it goes further, then I don't want to ditch it. Then, yeah, I mean, I think it'll eventually maybe turn into something. I do like her. She likes me.
And I bet she is blowing you away with her sexual abilities, isn't she? She is like tearing it up, isn't she?
She's quite the firecracker, yeah.
Oh, the firecracker. Yeah,
she's a firecracker.
You can tell by Tyler's
21-year-old saying that?
Tyler's a firecracker, too.
Quite the firecracker.
She got a great set of gams on her, I tell you.
What is she doing to you that you're just like, whoa?
I wouldn't say it's anything that she does. I think it's just both of us.
Both of you together have the right chemistry, and your sex is mind-blowing.
But it is also the fact that it's a secret little affair, the excitement of all that. That's why it's so mind-blowing.
Terry's wondering if she actually does leave her husband and becomes yours, will the luster wear off and the excitement of this little situation you got going on start to wane to some degree? Is that something that you are aware that might be the case, or you don't think that is the case?
Oh, yeah.
Once she becomes yours, she becomes unappealing to you. I bet she's pretty hot, Terry.
But you also have to remember she has a 4-year-old child, so you're going to have a child there, and that. So you're not going to be, going crazy like you are now. When
you had the child, did you have a C-section or through her butt?
Wow. Okay.
Very important.
What was that?
She have a natural childbirthing situation, or?
Yes, she did.
She did. Have you met the daughter at all, or no?
Briefly.
You met the daughter briefly, like when she had her in the car.
Is that kind of risky on her part, or no?
Think.
Have you talked to the child on any level, even a hello?
No.
So you've seen the child from a little bit of a distance, like in the
Right.
car.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So your question specifically is what, Tyler?
Should I think that if she's unhappily married now and if I did make her happy, like in the total future, but should I trust that she'll be happy with me?
I don't think you can be thinking about this girl in a real relationship term, Tyler. My advice to you, and I only know the general ideas of the way this has all come about, but my advice to you is have sex with her for another few weeks and then start kind of increasing the space between you and her in a subtle but rather swift fashion.
Now, can Tyler get lots of women, or is this kind of like one girl who happened to be
I
into
think
him?
Tyler can get some women.
Really?
I think if this married woman was interested, Tyler, this is not like the first girl you've gotten interested in you in a while. I mean, you got something going on, right?
No, actually, it's the first actual girl that I've actually liked since I broke up with my ex
whatever. You like, there's a lot of even what Terry might have mentioned, some of the challenge to all this that is enticing, and even if it's not that, it doesn't make this circumstance the right one where you should really be getting involved with this on a emotional level. I mean, yeah, she made it very easy for you. She laid it up on a platter. It's not necessarily your fault that you've been having sex with her. If it wasn't you, it would have been someone else. So don't get into all the kind of bullcrap that people are going to try to pin on you from a guilt standpoint. I'm not buying into any of that. She made it very convenient for you. You have been having sex with her. Wonderful. I say keep that sex going for a little bit. Don't get yourself in any kind of physical jeopardy. If this guy, who knows, could be a friggin' madman for all you know if he finds out about it. You don't need that in your life. So take that into consideration. But have sex with her a little more and then call it off. If she's as good as you say she is. I mean, you can't just cut it off. If she's as good sexually, Terry, as he says she is, and she needs him sexually as much as he needs her right now, why would he just call it off like today? You want him to call it off today? I can see it on your face.
Yeah.
Not necessary.
Why do you
Well,
want
I
me to
know
call
that
it
he
off,
doesn't
Terry?
have to be concerned because it's not his marriage or child that he has to worry
Why
about.
do I want you to call it off altogether? Because she's married, she's got a kid. It's not a circumstance that really is the way you want to begin a true relationship out of the gate. All right?
True.
There are plenty of available women that are interesting enough that you could find another one that at least has a better foundation for you to begin a true relationship on if that's what you're looking for.
Baggage free.
All right?
Right.
You don't owe anything to this woman. Don't feel she's going to be like, oh, she's now more emotionally let down than ever, but that's not your fault. That's her fault. She's going to hit you with, when she starts to realize that you're separating yourself from her, about how this is now double down the emotional problems that she's been having. That is not your concern. So knock her out for a few more weeks, but know in the back of your mind this thing can't go on for a long-term period, all right?
All right.
I'm sorry to have to. You sound a little disappointed, Tyler, but this is the way it has to be.
No, I kind of figured it would go this way.
The foundation of a real good relationship, if that's what you're looking for, does not begin in this fashion.
True.
Okay, Tyler?
Absolutely.
Damn. Bet you get some good Hummers, huh?
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, she's frustrated,
Whoa.
Terry. This is a frustrated woman. Frustrated
I'm so
women
frustrated.
take out their aggressions sexually. Absolutely do.
Yeah.
And it works every time. Tyler,
I can vouch for that.
good job, Tyler. Way to
Thank
make
you.
it happen. Way to look good on that all-important night when she first saw you, because that's when it all was decided upon, ma'am. You must have had the hair looking just right, whatever you needed to have happen. Never happens for me, man. My hair never looks right. My hair has always been a disaster.
A disaster.
I hate my hair.
Well, just wear a hat then.
I'm not a hat guy either. I try hats. They don't
working for
feel
you?
right for me. I don't know whether to put it backwards, forward. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. I got a weird shaped head too, so the hats never fit me right.
A barber have you looking right?
And my hair is just too dry.
Don't even go there, okay?
And gel's kind of out, so that hurt me. When I could gel it up and like it was in style, it would be good because gel always worked well for me. But now gel's kind of out, so I got to wear my hair more natural. It's just a freaking disaster.
Okay.
But I'm married, so this really shouldn't matter.
Right. Who do you got to impress?
I'm
right?
not impressing anyone. I have more ways than just hair to impress people, Terry.
Okay.
Teammatch.com.
Right. 1-866-663-T-Man. I see a lot of people waiting to talk about their situations. I think we helped Tyler, Terry.
Yes.
Yes, Tyler knows to have a lot more sex with her and fit in as much as you can over about a 2 to 4 or 5 week period tops, Terry, and then start the process of separating from her mentally and physically. Can't just quit that sex cold turkey, Terry.
I guess not.
She needs as much as he does, as I said. 1-866-663-T-Man, back at it. He
The T-Man Show.
So many problems, so little time to solve them. Tyler, in the last segment now, I'm looking up at the call board. I see, look at this. This is how unbelievable this program can be, Terry. On adjacent lines, that's one phone line next to another. Yeah. I have a girl named Taylor, a 16-year-old girl, who caught her boyfriend cheating.
Oh.
Okay?
Sad.
And on the next line, touching hers is a 56-year-old woman.
Wow.
Who met a new guy and wants our interpretation on how things are going. That's the range that this show can bring you, Terry. 16-year-old girl, and on the very next slide, a 56-year-old. Now, the girl, 16, what's her name there? Taylor. She caught her boyfriend cheating, like, literally? She found him dick deep, or what? What's this?
Wow.
I guess I can punch up the line and ask her myself, but is it like...
I love a girl named Taylor. That's a hot name.
Well, they know how to name their girls these days. You're not going to find many 56-year-old women named Taylor. Linda is her name.
Oh, come on. Really?
That wasn't a guess. You must have looked at the call board. Come on. Linda. Ruthie somewhere else. But, and Bertha's hanging out with Ruthie. I got Taylor.
Yes?
16-year-old Taylor. I'm going to put her next up.
Okay.
And then we'll have Linda, and there's a lot of other people waiting. We want to get to as many calls as we can to do our bit of community service for those in relationship need. Taylor, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? How are you, Taylor?
I'm fine.
You're not at school this morning, or what?
Yeah.
How come? I'm having trouble hearing you. Turn your radio down or whatever you got to do, all right, baby?
Oh, okay. 1 second.
Yeah, turn it all the way down. Where do you go to school?
I'm at South Central's Community College right now.
You go to college?
Yeah.
I thought you're 16.
Running start, possibly.
Yes, running start. This is my senior year, so.
Senior year, you're 16?
Uh-huh.
When do you turn 17?
August of next year.
Wow, you just turned 16, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figured it out. And it says you have a boyfriend, but you're not sure as to whether he's really a boyfriend anymore because you caught him cheating. Now, did you literally walk...
No.
Huh?
He's not a boyfriend anymore.
Oh, okay.
Smart.
Because you literally walked in on him cheating, or you just heard enough evidence and information, or what? What's the situation?
Okay, so what happened is I went to go pick him up from a party.
Yeah.
And he was really drunk, and he couldn't get home.
How old is he?
He's 19.
He's 19. You're going out with a real older boy. Well, when you're 16 and he's 19, that's a sizable difference.
High school and college, very different.
Mm-hmm. You're going out with a college boy.
Well, but she kind of is in college because she's on campus.
This is my dorm room here.
She's basically 15.
Oh, jeez.
She just turned 16 a couple of months ago, Terry.
Terry, your 15-year-old daughter's not staying in a 19-year-old's dorm.
Yeah, you're making it like
I
it's just fine.
understand that, but you're saying college-wise. And
What do you expect him to be doing if he's in college and he's got you in high school for all intents and purposes? All right, so you found out that he was cheating on you. How did you find out?
I drove him home, and his phone was ringing and ringing and ringing. I thought that it was his cousin because he was at the party with his cousin. I thought something might have went wrong.
Now, why weren't you at the party with him? You were picking him up, which is very nice of you, with your permit and all. So you were picking him up from the party. Why weren't you at this party? Were you not allowed to go because you're not old enough, or you just didn't want to go?
No, actually, I was staying the night at my best friend's house.
So why didn't you and your best friend, even though you were staying the night, why didn't you guys go to the party?
Oh, because I don't like crazy parties.
All right, so you didn't feel like you wanted to go. You didn't fit in with that crowd and whatever.
Sneak out of the house like Ron Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Ron Johnson style. Climb down the roof and go to the dugout.
You know, especially
Kelly.
Kelly. Anyway,
loves it.
Wedding board. So,
dang it,
not even close.
Not even close.
So, you picked him up. He's all drunk, and his phone is blowing up like mad.
Yeah, so It was ringing the whole time, and then I got him to the house, and I'm like trying to get him situated in the bed and stuff.
And he was so oblivious to everything, he didn't even realize his phone was ringing. You answer his phone, it's some girl going, "Where are you?"
No, she answered the phone, and she was like, "What are you doing answering my man's phone?"
Mm-hmm.
So she got an attitude with me, and I was like, okay. I was like, well, whatever. And so then I decided to be nosy and found out he was cheating on me with 2 other girls.
Well, I would think that all the evidence you need is some other girl calling him her man, and you really don't need to do much investigation after that. But if you're going out with a 19-year-old dude, what do you expect? What do you expect? Come on, Taylor.
Come on now. Whether you're 19 or 16, you shouldn't be cheating.
Does he live at home?
No.
He lives
He
where?
lives with his cousin.
Like near campus? Where does he go to school or what?
No, actually, he just works.
Oh, he just works?
Yeah.
Even worse. Totally tearing it up. All right, so he's now out, so you've cut him off at the knees, basically, as far as the relationship, because you're not going to tolerate that at 16.
Good job.
So what are you calling us for? What do you need us to answer for you?
Oh, no, he just keeps calling me. Like, keeps calling over and over again and leaving messages and stuff.
All right. So what's your question?
How do I get him to leave me the hell alone?
You don't want him to leave you the hell alone. You like the calls. You like he's calling again, I'm not going to pick up the phone, so don't lie. If he stopped calling you, it would bother you to some degree. If he never called you after you broke up with him, it would have bothered you. So don't sit up here and lie to me. How do I get him to stop calling? It's very much of a stroke of your ego to find out how desperate he's trying to get you back. Don't pretend otherwise, okay? I wasn't born yesterday, Taylor. I know how the human mind works. If you had broken up with him and he could care less about it, you would be bothered by that. True or false?
True.
Thank you. At least you admit that. Now it may be getting to a point where it's getting a little absurd and annoying that he's still calling you and still pathetically trying to get your attention back.
Yeah, it's not cute anymore.
Not cute anymore. There does come that point where it's like, give it up.
Right.
This is tiring already.
Right. I understand.
The transition has been made from I'm flattered to you're a loser.
Right. Get a life, dude.
You want me to call him and tell him where you stand, that you will not be cheated on by some guy who's got like multiple girls on the side, or what?
Well, he's at work right now.
Well,
so.
pull him out of work. You want to give us his number and we'll call him, we'll talk to him together, or no?
Oh, my gosh. No, that's fine.
All right. I'm offering. I'm still offering.
Yeah.
Do you really want him to stop calling you?
Right.
I'm the man for the job. I'll be direct.
That's okay. I'll just have my older brother handle it.
I am your older brother.
You are the Judge Reinhold in this situation.
All right? But if you want your other older brother to handle it because you think he'd have more tact and handle it more delicately, then that's fine. All right?
Okay.
Because I can't help but be direct. But are you encouraging him at all? Are you giving him any signs of daylight that you may be interested in talking to him again? Because if you're doing that, then he's not going to stop calling you. He's not going to stop showing up in certain spots. Are you doing that, Taylor? Don't lie.
No, I deleted him from my MySpace and everything. I haven't talked to him at all for like a week.
That's pretty serious.
Yeah, she deleted him from the
Right,
MySpace.
just say so. A delete from the MySpace is about as hardcore as it gets. As far as messages of leave me the hell alone.
Very serious.
You're no longer a friend or anybody to me.
I'm going to ask, that didn't answer my question. Yes, Mr. T-Man, sir. I am doing everything and to make it clear that I don't want any part of him, and I'm doing nothing whatsoever that could be interpreted as encouraging him or giving him any shadow of hope. Are you doing anything to give him any beam of light that this may be salvageable for him?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm totally sure.
You didn't text message him back when he hit you up a couple of days ago? Even if you're writing back, leave me alone. Have you done anything like that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Leave me alone. Wink. Smile. You can't acknowledge him at all if you want him truly to leave you alone. You can't even write back, leave me alone. As long as he realizes he's being responded to, he's going to continue.
So does she truly not want him back? I can't tell.
I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure that if he really moved on with his life, that she wouldn't start calling him. I'm not so sure that if he really moved on, completely got her out of his system, that she would be cool with that. And until she knows the answer to that question, then the answer has to be considered a no.
Well,
that she's not completely moved on from him and she doesn't really want him out of her life.
But she did
No,
say...
no, somebody new.
Do you really want him out of your life, yes or no?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
That could have been a game, Terry. That could have been part of the ploy to get him really fired up and get under his skin to delete him from her MySpace. But she did it as a strategy. Did you delete him from your MySpace as a strategy or because you really absolutely don't even want to think about him anymore and you're completely moved on from him?
Pretty much.
Pretty much is not good enough.
Well,
it's not
okay, well then
good
yes,
enough.
what's good enough?
Pretty much doesn't butter the biscuit. Pretty much doesn't walk the dog.
Wow. Can't butter a biscuit or walk a dog.
So until you decide that it's absolutely 100% I'm done with him, Mr. T-Man, sir, then, my lovely Taylor, then and only then will he start leaving you alone. But he knows, just like we know, that you have a lot of you that wants this man back. Were you sexually active with this man, Taylor?
Does that matter?
Oh, of course it matters. It absolutely matters. And most people would be reluctant to ask a 16-year-old girl that question, but you called us. So it's very relevant to the topic that we're discussing.
Okay, well, he was my first.
He was your first. You expect him just to... You expect that we're going to believe that you just want to shoo him away like that? He was your first, and you just want to, like, cut him off like that? Come on. He'll never be out of your system. We're expected to believe that you got him out of your system in a matter of days or weeks? You won't get him out of your system in years.
Well,
good. Talk to someone new while thinking about this guy. He knows where he stands with you. Don't pretend like he's out of your system. Decades will pass and he won't be out of your system completely. No. Taylor, call back when you're ready to be more honest with us. And then, then we can help you out from a truer standpoint. All right?
But like shocked that you don't even...
If you're going to fill us with the same lies that you're filling him with, then we can't be of a true assistance, even though we already have more than anyone else could ever be.
Definitely.
All right? Even when you're lying to us people, we can help you. Don't you understand the value of the T-Man? Don't you? Answer me! Oh, they're out there. They can't hear me. Anyway. Oh, they can't hear me, but they can't answer. All right. Taylor?
Yes?
Call back when you're ready to be 100% honest to us and ready to be 100% honest to him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Take care. Enjoy Head Start.
Yeah, running start.
Or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Have fun at school.
What's Head Start?
Head Start is for
that's what a
young
boyfriend
kids.
was getting.
No. For little kids.
Yeah, but they went ahead and cut that thanks to Bush.
1-866-663-T-Man. I'm able to slice off all your bogus layers. She had a lot of bogus layers she was throwing at us, Terry.
Bogus layer thick.
I'll always have a knife sharp enough to slice off those layers and deal with the root of the problem. That's what you can count on with me.
I have to admit, she sounded kind of mature, though, for 16.
Yeah, well,
little
definitely.
frighteningly mature, yes.
Yeah, save it for the cops, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
She sounds mature. I mean, well beyond her years, you know. I mean,
she told me she was 23.
That's right. She sounds every bit of it, I tell you.
1-866-663-T-Man. Back at these words.
The T-Man Show.
I love little nuggets like that.
Oh, I'll give you a little nugget.
Does.
Mostly
You
with
can
hot
always count on me for a little nugget.
Mostly with hot mustard. Or mustard.
1-866-663-T-Man. I see 56-year-old Linda still sitting up there, Terry. Now, I also noticed 19-year-old Jennifer, who's working at one of those, naughty, sexy little barista stands, and is just a little bored right now that the morning rush is over, and she just wants to chit-chat.
Okay.
Really not a major problem or dilemma in her life, and looks like she's down in Lacey.
Huh.
Is that right? Yeah, I got to go through Lacey to get home, Terry.
Yeah, you do.
So I figure I just, talk to her and find out what's going on down there.
That's where she lives or what she's wearing? What'd you
say?
Jennifer.
Hello.
How are you, Jenny?
I'm good.
What can we do for you this morning? She sounds naughty, doesn't she?
She does.
What was that?
It's not just enough to have a look. You have to have a sound, too. You sound like you are naked.
Well, halfway there.
Mm-hmm. What's going on this morning, baby?
What?
Oh, jeez. She's perfect.
Gotta go to Lacey.
What's going on this morning?
Not much. I need some customers.
Is that right?
Bored as well.
All right, well, I'm not here to give you a free plug, at least not on the air. But But you're just like bored? There's no one around you right now? You're not looking good enough, maybe. I mean, they should be lined up around the block, or is that novelty wearing off? Remember all the commotion about all these naughty little barista stands?
Let me. You can be the judge of this. I was one of your guys' car models, so you can tell me if I look good enough or not.
Which car model were you at the car show?
Jennifer.
Oh, Jennifer. Right.
Oh, that one.
Well, what do you look like?
Well, let's see. I had the blonde. In the pictures where they voted for, I was the devil.
The devil?
Remember, I don't know if you remember, but
So perfect.
I have blonde hair, shorter hair.
Short blonde hair?
Yeah, medium length.
Short, medium length.
Jennifer Pompey.
Jennifer Pompey?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Tara, do you have pictures? Do you have pictures of the car show from the one from a couple months ago, right?
Yeah.
I was there for a minute.
I
was there for a minute. Did I put my
Baby Bash?
Yeah, I recall. Terry, do you have the pictures or no?
I'm sure Pacey does.
Just beyond perfect.
Oh, I know her.
And you're all alone in the latte stand in the spa right now? Or are you with someone?
I'm all alone.
Kind of a little dangerous sounding, you know?
Only with guys like you.
And you. So shut up.
I go first.
Mm-hmm. A likely story. Anyway, wow. So when you're not doing car model shows, you're doing the latte stand thing, and what else do you do?
What else do I do?
Yeah.
Let's see. I play on the weekends.
And tell me about this. How do you define play? What do you do that would
I party. I don't know. I do a lot of things. I'm an adventurous person. I like to go and do anything.
Have you had? Let me ask this question: have you had sex with anyone in the past 6 months that you couldn't recall their name?
No.
No.
No. Fuck that.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
You can't say that word on the air as much as I was.
Excuse me.
Yeah, but that's what we were asking her if she does.
Mhm. Oh, jeez.
My
Oh
bad.
my God.
Have you had a one-nighter in the past 4 months?
No, I've never had a one-night stand. I'm a classy girl.
Oh, of course, goes without saying.
Yeah, that's why the F-bombs are coming out left and right.
How many men have you had sex with in your life?
Annoying.
Oh, that's a personal question, huh? You want me to tell everybody on the air?
That's kind of the way we do it.
How many people have you had sex
I'll
with?
tell you what. I'll give you a number, and you can tell me higher or lower. I'm going to set the over-under at 15.
Under.
Under?
Really?
Hey, I'm only 19.
Oh, you're 19. All right, so let's
she's 19.
Let's go to 11. Over or under 11?
Wait,
Under.
Tina, I think you forgot she's 19. I mean, she's 19 and hot. So.
Oh, you're 19. Okay, so the 35.
Oh, yeah, I think you nailed it. I think you nailed it.
Oh, just.
Oh, you weren't one of the winners, were you?
Oh, you were a loser, Terry's pointing out.
Terry loves to
Before you know it,
point
she'll be calling you a stinky tuna.
No, because I'm on the whole model search thing, and it
Right.
says here that you picked the winners, and
Who picked the winners?
Well,
I did?
no, the site is.
Oh, the site picked the winners.
Yes, or the listeners picked the winners.
listeners
but-
picked the winners, and
what
then
was
they
your
pick her.
first name again?
You want to make sure it's clear that
I don't know if
Jennifer.
I'm on there as that. I'm one of the girls canceled, and I was the next person you guys called.
Well, but you should
so
have a
because
picture.
one of the car models canceled, you got called?
Oh, you're an alternate. I don't want to go out with an alternate.
What is your name on the site then?
Are you even hot?
What's your name on the site?
What's your name on the site? Jennifer.
Jennifer Nicole.
Jennifer Nicole.
What happened to Pompeii?
Yeah.
That's my last name.
Jennifer Nicole. Do you see a Jennifer Nicole on the
I
site?
do
Why
not.
am I confused?
When you looked at the site, Jennifer, did you see pictures of yourself or what?
Yeah.
Not under the
I'm on
winner
there.
side.
Let's see. I don't know how you're going to find me, but...
All right, well, we'll keep
Pictures
looking.
on there.
Trust
There's
me, we're not
pictures
giving up
from,
that
like,
easy.
when you... What?
Picture. How do we find your pictures? What did you have to look for?
I don't know. Like, you know the pictures that they took at the car show and they posted? I'm on there, like, a bunch.
A bunch.
Oh, but
Medium
she
blonde
said
hair.
that she was a model,
Yeah.
so I went to
Were
the
you-
model page.
Were you, in fact, a car model, yes or no?
She was an alternate.
Yes.
So she might not be on it.
She was an alternate,
That's
though.
for another
I'm
model.
wearing... I was not an alternate.
Oh,
Oh,
you,
dear.
you said it yourself, but what's her MySpace?
You got a MySpace?
Yeah.
All right, well, make it easy on us. Give us your MySpace, man, instead of this
Okay,
freaking
my
needle naysay.
MySpace is myspace.com
Yeah, we're familiar with
Jennifer Ponte.
Oh, jeez.
13, I believe.
Pompeii with like an
remember.
E-I-I or something like that, or what?
No, like P as in Paul, O-N-T-E.
So Tay. Okay.
Oh, Ponte?
Yeah, just search my email.
Oh my gosh.
It's Jennifer Ponte.
Oh, rough day.
I don't watch on that week.
Yeah, I'll pass. Call me in a week.
Jennifer dot.
Yes.
Yes. What's after the dot?
At yahoo.com. Or Ponte, my last name.
Ponte.
And then at Yahoo.
At Yahoo.
.com. Yahoo.
Mm-hmm. I want to see her car modeling pictures. I want to see how she sizes up against the other girls.
Well,
Terry.
I click on the car show and I see Dirty Harry's face right away. So then I don't know. Why does he feel the need to put himself on the website?
He's the star.
Is he even on the air, by the way?
He is the star.
Okay. I need to see him.
Show photos.
Car show photos. Jennifer Ponte, come on.
Coming.
Oh, at least one of us.
Models.
Jennifer.
Did you find it?
Not yet. What are you going to do with the rest of your day? When you're
What's
done?
that?
What time are you done with work?
11.
And what are you going to do after 11? Go back to sleep?
I think I'm going swimming down at the Great Wolf Lodge in Centralia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Short blonde hair or something?
Medium blonde, she said. Short to medium blonde hair.
Medium blonde.
Mm-hmm. Your MySpace, Pasty says, is private.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, I'm the one. No, I'm the one with the. Okay, can you see the main picture though?
Yeah, we can see the Pasty's like nodding his head. He's saying no, and it's like such a small picture he can't really even make you out.
Hey, did you have it on?
Yeah,
Did you have
I'm all the way on the right.
Okay, wait.
Hey, did you have on an orange bra at the car show?
Yes, I did.
I found you.
You found her?
Oh.
How's she looking?
As good as she sounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on, look at her.
Vinny's not in.
Vinny is not in.
Vinny
does hotter girls all the time, let me tell you.
Vinny is not feeling you, but Hotshot is loving you.
That's her
and I'll
love.
be the tiebreaker here.
The back.
Let me see.
Or lack thereof.
Well, let me see. Come on.
Oh, Vinny says she has no.
That's all he cares about. All he cares
Well, like he
about
has
is...
any, but whatever.
She's just skinny.
She's skinny? Mm-hmm.
Did you find me on the website?
All right, hang on. I can't see that far away, but I think from where I'm sitting,
So
she
what's
looks
the
pretty
word,
good.
bird?
Good line. That'll go over well in Centralia. They'll love that line. Jesus. It's a word, bird.
All right, you're looking pretty good to me from this distance, but you're going to have to come down tomorrow for us to verify on Tari Cam that you can hold your own, okay? You working tomorrow morning? Well, now
Yeah, I'm working tomorrow until 11 again.
what day do you not work?
I can cover for
I have
her.
weekends off.
I'll tell you what, why doesn't Vinny fill in for you, and he'll take your shift at the latte stand, and you could come down here tomorrow morning. How's that sound?
And he wants to wear the booty shorts.
He'll put on the little shorts, the baby shorts, yeah, and he will make a hell of a cup of whatever for whoever passes by, and you'll be here in the studio. Extra cream.
Oh, God.
Is that a yes?
Definitely. I think we're going to lose customers.
So you're saying you could never come down here because you work every weekday morning doing your little silly...
No, I can come down there. I don't actually... Next week I work, let's see. I don't work on Tuesday morning.
All right, hang on. Work it out with Pasty.
Jeez,
There you go.
always.
She'll come down here. We'll put her on Tari Cam. You're looking at
Was
so
that-
many pictures over there, aren't you?
Is it possible to look at pictures of the models without Eric Power's face showing up at
Ah!
some point?
Wow,
Is that possible? Does he need to put himself in these
really?
pictures? Hey, look at me with the car show model, man. They really like me.
Oh, sure enough, there's another one.
Oh, gee.
Want to see where my head's at? Right in your Steiner.
Exactly. I'm going to sit on my FaceTime.
Wow. Hey, you know what? If you were in his spot with the microphone in hand, with the headset on, looking all cool, you would want to...
Is that what he's looking?
Get your moment, too.
Okay. I know, but you have to post him on the website? Get your moment, but do we need to see that?
He's the face of KUBE 93.
Okay. We need time for a facelift.
Oh, jeez. That is not nice.
Come
Why are you
on.
being so? What did he ever do to you?
Nothing. I thought I was looking at car models, and I see his face, and then it points south all of a sudden.
Well, that's something you'll have to talk about with your urologist. But anyway.
Okay.
Let me go to Linda, who's been waiting patiently. Yes, Linda, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Hi, Linda.
Hi.
What can I do for you, my love?
Well,
How come you're not working at the latte stand? Oh, jeez.
I have a major relationship problem.
All right, well, I got about 10 seconds. What's your problem?
Um,
Out of time.
56 years old.
I heard about that, yeah.
Going with a man. 52 years old,
Right.
who insists on taking his mommy everywhere we go.
Wasn't it nice that a 52-year-old is so concerned about his mommy? What are you expecting? You're expecting these most outlandish, ridiculous, sexual, freaky times that you're not allowed to have with him because he brings his mommy, and because his mommy is tagging along that you're missing out on all that? Come on.
Exactly.
You really don't think it's going to be a free-for-all if his mommy doesn't tag along. It's going to be pretty much the same thing without his mommy as it is with his mommy. You sit and you chat like old people do.
No, I don't like his mommy.
You don't like his mommy.
No. Or his little brother.
All right. Well, if you're not appreciative of his family, maybe you have to rethink as to whether you want to be spending time with him at all. Maybe he doesn't like your drinking.
My what?
You're drinking. You're obviously sauced up right now. That's clear to everyone listening, Linda.
Okay.
Put another nip in your cafe au lait.
Just a little bit more. Okay, hold on.
Bottoms up. Yes, Linda. If he's listening right now, what would you like to tell this man that you seem to have a liking for, but you don't appreciate his mamala? What do you want to tell him?
Don't bring your mommy everywhere we go. I have to ride in the back seat of the car.
You're lucky you're in the car at all.
Linda,
Wow.
Strap you to the roof.
But why does mommy go?
But how old? The mom's probably 70-something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
but-
you want to get her out of the house. It's a nice gesture, right? She's
But
not going to
all
be around
the
forever.
time.
She doesn't appreciate this man is looking out for his mommy. And you know what they say? A man who treats his mom well, it's going to carry over to the way he treats his women. She needs very desperately to be treated well. But
he can't keep a girlfriend. No.
Have you told him this? Does he seem to care what you think?
Yes.
What if you've said it in very plain terms? Don't bring your mommy, and he says, "Well, shut up." Basically, that's basically what he's telling you. If he's still bringing his mommy, you told him point blank, "Don't bring your mommy," and he still brings her.
Yes.
All right. So what does that tell you? You got no pull.
Okay.
You're telling him he's missing out on great sex because he's bringing his mommy? Is that what you've made clear to him, or what?
Yes.
And can you really follow through with this great sex that you're promising should he not show up with his mommy one night?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? What's your specialty? What are you going to do to him?
Oh, goodness.
I kind of want to hear this.
Okay, what? What?
You don't even know where to start. What is your sexual specialty? If he actually leaves his mom in the fruit cellar one night and comes out without her, what are you going to do to him?
Well, maybe a lot of things.
Well, tell me one of those things. Give me one of your spectacular sexual moves.
Sex with him?
That's a start.
I don't get it.
Be more specific. What are you going to do to him? How are you going to have sex with him? In what position? What is your specialty?
Anything he wants.
Wow.
Just for leaving my mom at home, I'm in. That's easy.
I feel like I'm talking to the Where's the Beef lady, literally. As soon as he leaves his mom home, where's the beef?
I know.
All right, so specifically, what are you going to climb on him? Is he going to what are you going to do to him?
No, I'll climb on him. I don't care.
You don't
He
care.
can climb on me.
Just a climb on each other free for all.
Yeah,
We're like the big wall at REI.
Are you gonna be on top? Are you gonna be laid back? What are you gonna be? Both. Are you open to doggy style?
Wow.
I mean, what are we talking here? You like your hair pulled? You like your 56-year-old blue hair pulled, or what?
Yeah.
So what's this guy's problem? Sounds like he's got it easy.
Well, maybe does mom have some kind of illness that she has to be taken with you guys everywhere? Maybe.
No.
Oh,
But there's no chance of him getting sex if he shows up with mom.
Exactly.
But should he leave her home, he should know this, on any night in the near future, he's not going to know what hit him because you're going to smack him in the face with your 56-year-old sexual abilities.
Hey, you know what? Yeah.
You're going to hit him over the head with a kick.
I'm for 56. I'm 130 pounds 5'4". Hey, come on.
Okay, hold on. Be there in a second.
I'm loving this.
All right.
She's definitely feisty enough.
Well, the
Like a good
message,
deal for him. I don't know.
the message has been laid out clear. If he's inspired to have sex with Linda, can you scream that name during sex? Linda!
Give it to me, Linda.
Hey,
Yes, Linda.
56, there's a lot of Lindas.
I'm sure amongst the 56-year-olds there are a lot of Lindas, but none with the sexual powers that you possess, right, Linda?
Probably not.
Uh-huh. When was the last time you had sexual relations there, Linda? Oh, jeez.
I don't know. A couple weeks ago.
Oh, Nixon was president.
Not with him.
Were there automobiles?
Oh, she didn't have it with him.
Oh, someone
She
else.
had it with somebody else.
A couple weeks ago you had sex.
Mommy's always there.
Yeah, we heard about that. A couple of weeks ago you had sex with what lucky guy there, Linda?
Don.
Don.
Did you kind of
Of
just
Ron
meet?
and Don?
I don't know.
No, she's got standards. She's got standards. Hey, Linda, how are you doing?
Got you out of
met
that
him at a
boat, huh?
bar.
Thanks for carrying the bag.
She met him at a bar.
You met him at a bar, and he didn't have his mommy at the bar, luckily for him, this Don you speak
I
of.
didn't go with him.
That's why she...
I went by myself.
You went by yourself, but you left with quite a prize.
Don.
With Don. What bar was this, in case someone wants to post up and hope to get as lucky as Don did on that night? What bar did you go to on
The
this?
Latitude
The Latitude.
in Tacoma.
I'm there tonight, DJ.
Oh. She showed Don latitude, longitude, attitude.
And he did too.
Yes. Linda, after hearing about what Don got to enjoy, I wouldn't be surprised if you find that this new boyfriend of yours shows up without his mom in the very near future.
Wow.
All right?
Don and
I don't
Linda.
know. I think that was a one-night stand.
Oh, with Don, yeah. But I'm talking about the guy who's bothering you with his mom tagging along everywhere he takes you.
The boyfriend, right?
Yeah, your boyfriend.
Yeah. No, he's not really a boyfriend. He's an obsession with me.
He's an obsession. Have you ever
He
had...
won't leave me alone.
He won't leave you alone, but while not leaving you alone, he tag teams you with his mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's making a lot of sense. All right. So he's your obsession, but he won't leave you alone.
He's not my obsession, believe me.
You just called him your obsession just 30
She
seconds
meant
ago.
He's
No,
obsessed
I
with her.
said he's obsessed with me.
Oh.
That wasn't what you said.
Well, if he's as obsessed with you as you claim, then why every time does he show up with his mom?
I don't know.
I'm assuming you mean he's obsessed on some kind of sexual level, right?
No, because we were going out together for like 3 months, and we have never had sex. Never.
Hmm. So there's unfinished business with that guy. If only he'd leave his mom home.
Well, maybe if he'd leave his mother home.
Okay. What is his name, by the way?
John.
John and Don.
Taking over here.
Sorry.
All right. So
From 3 to 7.
if John is listening, then he should make sure he knows that he's this close.
How close?
This close. See how close my fingers
I
are? Jerry?
do.
He's this close away
Yes.
from the most outlandish, freaky sex he could ever imagine with a 56-year-old Linda that he could ever have coming his way in his life,
And
Terry.
if he needs confirmation, just ask Dawn.
You got to love Don. He hit it and quit it, man.
All you gotta do is ditch your mom. Linda, the message has been clearly laid out for John. If he needs any references, he can call Don.
There you go.
Or Ron.
Yeah, I feel like bad that Ron's getting left out in this whole thing.
Well, I'm sure you can
Okay.
include him.
Mm-hmm. Linda, thank you for the call.
Yeah, you weren't very much help, but okay. Thank you.
Well, what do you want me to do? You want me to kill his mom for you? What are you looking for here? She hung up on me.
on you.
Yes.
You just got ditched by a 56-year-old. How do you feel about that?
Wow. What does she want me to do here for her, Terry? I mean, what kind of magic am I supposed to be working here?
But the thing is that really she's not really into Dawn or John because of the mom, and they only went out. It was too confusing. 3 months, I don't get. Yeah.
You weren't very much help.
Right.
T-Man. So I'll turn back to Mr. Daniel over here.
Well, I hope she has better luck next time. I don't know.
How about her leaving me like that?
Yeah.
With that final comment. Now I feel bad. Wow. Not like I showed up here at the show with my mom, Terry.
That would have been awesome. Hey, Mrs. T-Man.
1-866-663 T-Man. Linda, I hope you get what you want wherever you are. I wish I had a magic wand that I could wave and make it happen immediately. Man, I thought it was the young generation that was into this instant gratification. She seemed unfulfilled as she hung up that phone, Terry. She must have a raging VJ. Just tingling out of control.
At 56, though, it's still raging and tingling?
Apparently so.
Wow.
Hear the disappointment in her voice? You weren't very much help. Goodbye.
The T-Man Show.
I got lollipop. I got lollipop.
Oh, jeez.
This will be on video soon.
Anyway,
this will be our next one.
That's how you're
Let's
gonna
do it. That should be.
You're gonna get beaten up and down this weekend in fantasy football.
I thought you were coming over, big boy.
I just realized that I play Hot Shot this week. The 1-3 Hot Shots. After I beat up on Eddie Ballgame last week.
What a dumb name, Eddie Ballgame.
Just for that name alone, it was just so feeling like it was the right thing to do, to beat up on a guy who names his team Eddie Ballgame.
What a hack. Hey, here's me flipping out the camera in my picture. Who is that guy?
I don't get it. Anyway, yeah, it's head-to-head this week, by the way. Don't you know? Make sure you're aware.
Okay.
Well, a lot of bragging rights on the line.
A lot of pressure for you, though, because my team sucks.
Well, by the way, two of my players, my starters, are on buys. So I already have a built-in excuse.
That's the excuse.
If I lose. I'm starting Chad Pennington against you because I have to pick up a quarterback.
As opposed to Jamarcus Russell,
That's
who's
right.
just as bad.
Hey, me and Al Davis know how good that guy is.
That's right. You're the only two.
All right? If I have to turn on my little nightlight to prove it.
You like the nightlight on the desk?
I'll do it.
What was he doing, his homework?
I'm setting my lineup right now, so give me my time.
The T-Man Show.